close, it starts to end up on the brink. I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep, I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my wings. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. I forgive the pain you gave to me so long ago. Sleepless nights I laid awake just begging to let go. I almost got to suicidal thoughts, but you stepped in. An angel sent from heaven showed me how to live again. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye.
Oh, okay, are we even live?
Yes.
No, we're not live yet. Alright, so basically, even when they're defaulting, you're still doing most of the talking, you know? If you pause, I'll start carry on from there. Action starts, they start executing, these fights start happening, you get me?
Yes.
Perfect. We're live? Oh yeah, shit. Hello, yo. We're doing the map bans now, you know? I think the lobby needs to be filled though. Are all the players in?
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. Actually, let's just do more casual casting here, because we don't need to fucking, you know.
I don't know, man. I just keep hearing a strange noise from my earbuds. It just sounds a lot like a bark.
You know we're live. This is supposed to be a professional environment, Dapper.
Again.
Wait, so RG, can the crowd hear us? Can the people hear us? Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I need to be talking to filling in. So yeah, what's gonna happen here is these mandem on the Sena team, known as AimLab is Free, got knocked into the lower brackets yesterday by Pretty in Pink. Yeah, and yeah, they got fucked, and then they made a nice comeback. I can't lie, they recovered pretty well against the Group B seed ones, who were very, you know, mentally out of it from the immediate loss before the game. You know, so you know, I don't really blame them for losing, but you know,
Very
MLab is free.
important to mention. EXO was coaching his team.
I was coaching this team and they almost made a comeback on map 2. You gotta
Oh,
appreciate that, you know. They were tilted out their minds, and
It's-
I
you
went
know
in
we're
there and I
live.
told
This is supposed to be
Flows that she's the
professional
goat, you know, shit like that, you know, just to make them, you know, confident at least a little bit, you know, because you know you can't, because I have to put in a show, you know. You get me, Dapper?
I do get you, but I don't know how effective that was from you.
Okay, but did you expect me to go in them to motivate them to win the whole fucking series against an OP team?
I mean, that's what I'd want from my coach.
Okay, bro. You're expecting too much, you know. We know you're the perfect player, Dapper, but you know, it's like.
Yeah, as the perfect player, I'd have won that.
So yeah, what happened was Aim Lab is 3 did win against that, and then now they're playing in the lower finals, you know, the one match before the grand finals, which they're going against Mike's team, which has just been knocked down by Pretty and Pink, you know. Pretty, you know, the first map was close, but the second, you know, they were a bit mentally out of it too, you know. I think the whole BCT, you know, every team has at least had like one mental downfall that just forced them to drop out of a series or a map. You get me?
Sounds like Bob.
Yeah, for real. Bob.
Could
Built in
never be
bricks.
me though.
Yeah, could never be you individually. You were vibing, you know. I was fighting for my life, but you know, Dapper vibing always the
You
goat.
guys were all down in the trenches.
Can I make a World War II reference, or is that gonna get us to us? All right.
Go for it.
No, fuck that. Alright, so what's gonna happen here is Mike's team, which just got out of a pretty, you know, convincing loss, you know, that probably ruined their mental, you know. I'm just hoping to see a good reset, you get me, into how they're
It's
coping with all that.
not looking the best when earlier Tino did mention team captain refused to join VC.
That is very, very concerning, you know. The team captain did have a valid reason to, you know, rage though. The first map he was crazy. He was like triple positive at some points where they were just the other team was completely in the lead, and yeah, it was.
We just don't talk about the Killjoy ult. The Killjoy ult. I forgot the word now. Anyway, back over to you, XO.
Yeah, thanks for the beautiful contribution there, the beautiful detailed contribution by Dapper as always, you know. So we're gonna start the vetoes now. We've gotta know what maps are gonna be banned.
Looks like AimLab is free did ban Ascent and Grizzly Bears goes to ban Split.
Wait,
Which
where are you seeing
it
this?
is
Am I blind?
understandable. It is on the map ban website, which I forgot to send to you.
Okay. I did not get that map ban website.
There you go.
Nah, I did not get it by anyone, you know.
AimLab is free. Do
I
go to
don't know
pick
what
the
Miner's
breeze.
doing, not giving me the map ban website. Oh, they banned Breeze.
They don't ban breeze, they pick breeze.
Exo's biggest gaslighter of 2023.
Nah, she did not send it me. I think she's sending it to another exorbitancy. Yeah. I think she got the obsession with the name. You know, it's pretty hard when you're as talented and good looking as exorbitance. You get me?
Once
You get me,
again, all we're
Dapper?
hearing in this voice chat is just a bark.
Fuck, bro.
Grizzly Bears do go on to choose the Haven though.
Oh, Breeze and Haven. Why is Imlap 3 picking Breeze against these, man? You know, Senk is a dangerous chamber. You know, it's even with the nerf, you know, he just pops heads like it's nothing. But Sena is too, so I don't think he's going chamber though. Woeful is probably, you know, sticking on the cipher after that 13-0, you know. Wasn't
We
really a
do
hard
get a
13-0.
Pearl ban coming in, which is nothing new.
Yeah, why are
so
people
far.
banning Pearl?
Nothing
That's
new.
what personally I just dislike that, you know, that people ban Pearl because it's
I
just a
don't
good
know. I
map.
think it's just universally under practiced so far. I don't think anyone has the confidence to play this map right now.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty good gamble. It's a pretty big gamble, you know, especially between these two teams that, you know, have pretty big stakes. You get me? You know, the loser of this BCT, the loser of this match just goes straight out of the BCT, and they're going
There
to be
is a
our
lot on
third
the
place.
line.
A lot on the line. What are they
Really,
planning? They
best do ban the icebox after that last game that they had on there, which I'm not surprised about, but would have been nice to see.
Yeah, I
And
do
we
not
are
like
going to
icebox.
bind as map 3. Hopefully we get to see our first bind so far, if this goes to map 3.
Yeah, Bind, I think, is a pretty nice map for both of these captains, you know. A lot of skirmishes, you know, a lot of fights before the spike can even go down, which is what I like the most. I don't really like the maps like Haven and shit and Icebox, where all of it is just basically a retake simulator.
Would love to see Woeful's brain come out on that bind map.
Yeah, Woeful needs to pop out. He's a key factor of this Aim Labs' free team, you know, his looks, his contribution in the comms. I think there's a reason why he won 2 BCTs, you know, looking for his third.
If he gets his third, I think he should just be banned from all BCTs in the future.
Yeah, real. Don't know how we're gonna do a BCT All Stars with one player taking 3 spots. You know, he should have no problem playing 3 games at once. To be fair, but yeah, he's that goated of a guy. You know, I'd like to call him the best Ascendant 1 slash Diamond player. Did he even peak Ascendant? I don't know, but he plays like higher than 1. Yeah, I think he just barely plays the game, but he's really smart. You know, his aim is also good. You know, you can rely on him to take the easy angels. You know, not the flick shots, but you know that's why they put him as lurker because
He does have quite a reliable crosshair placement. To be
yeah.
honest. Really nice player to watch when he gets his timings on people too.
We saw plenty of that in their first matches in the group. You know, the 13-0 especially, where they just didn't look out for him at all. They seemed blind. The Mike's team need to, you know, not look like that at all. Because if Woeful gets a lurk on you, it isn't one play that's going down. It's 2, 3, maybe even 4. You get what I'm saying? And it all just roots from that powerful lurk by Woeful.
Let's just hope they do have something against his lurks on this first map.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're
Because
looking for.
Waffle's timing on even one person can prove to be detrimental to the other team.
If indeed, yeah, detrimental is the right word for Wolf's lurks. You know,
Looks like we are getting ready to go into the agent select now as well.
I think this is a very textbook map. You know, I think we know what both teams are going for. Both teams have had a good breeze history, so this should be a banger. You know, I'm looking for. Did we even have overtime in BCT so far? No
Have a what?
BCTs at all. I mean, no overtimes.
Not yet. I do
Yeah.
not believe we've had one yet.
This
It's
could be a
always
good
gone to
contender.
12-11, and then the team on 12 has always won.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I really want an overtime. You know, you got to get to that intensity point where any like massive play could just shift the whole course of the match.
Looks like we are getting what we've usually seen from both teams here, with Swag on the duelist.
Oh, no chamber
on
from
the
the Senk
Cypher.
though. From Senk, I think he's more leaning towards the flashes, you know, the KO or the Sky. And yeah, Tino does take the Sentinel. I'm not sure if that's out of like Till or they just want to play differently.
No,
They want to
Tino
counter
has been
Woeful's.
taking that Cypher the last time they played Breeze 2.
Oh, they did. Okay. I just didn't watch that out of like misery. So yeah, it's looked like a pretty solid comp. It's a mirror comp. I wouldn't expect any less on Breeze since it's such a shit map. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. It's just everything is textbook.
Once
It's like
again, you
Icebox.
are wrong. But what's new?
There's a reason it was taken out of the map, bro. You should watch the videos explaining why. Look how big it is. Do you think even sometimes Viper isn't enough to cover shit? You get me?
Looks like we do get Beckett on the jet again. Have to hope he does not whiff
Select
pistol
your
round.
agent.
Yeah, I think Swag has been very unaware this last series. You know, maybe in the second map, but I think the team was too mentally out of it for him to even for them to even follow up with his entries of kills or whatever he was doing then.
Possible, just a mental boom from them.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see a better mental stance from them. I think Mike has just taken time out of his VC to just think individually about what he wants to do. You know, it's very stressful to be a BCT captain. I feel him. you know, you gotta. People are relying on you. People are looking at you to be that deciding factor, not just in your leading, not just in your calls, but also in your individual play. You know, when especially in BCT, when the player is in a 1v2 or 1v3 clutch and they're the seed one captain of their team, you are looking for them to win. You get me?
I do, but I also think the better strat is to let your team do what they do instead of trying to micromanage what they do.
That's exactly what Mike, I think, is looking to do this match, because you know the individual step back from the VC in between the games. I think it'll be better for him, especially for the kind of player he is.
Looks like AimLab is free opting for 4 outside of B main right now, with Woeful trying to default towards mid at the start of the round.
This is a spicy opening, you know, especially with the Viper. Faye staying on B alone. She does have Mike's instant assistance though.
Faye
Now
has
the
been
triangle,
suppressed, but she
Faye
still
takes
gets
two.
2.
Spike down.
Takes 2 with the KO knife assist. It's big work from Fade on there. A 5v3 instantly in her favor, but she's low. Wolfu takes one back in mid from a nice lurk. Mike trades it out with the Beckett kill. And now he's following Fire Shrine into elbow.
One
And
enemy
he takes
remaining.
him. And now he's expecting
Spike
Wolfu.
down B.
Mike really did
And,
turn that round around for them.
Wolfu takes 3. He's in a 1v2, was a 1v4, and now he has 2 left. You know, 1 is low, you know, he really needs to land an instant shot on Tino. It's not looking impossible for him, to be honest.
The 15 HP could lead him a fumble here, but let's see if he's able to isolate these 1v1s on their own.
They haven't heard any steps from him. You know, they're pretty convinced that he's either rotating or just waiting out in mid.
Both players are very split up, which
30
makes
seconds
this
left.
a little bit easier for Wolfel, to be honest.
This is a big fight to take. Wolf and Faye.
But
You
Tino
know.
is making her way back to site.
Last player
Isolation, he's on
standing.
4. But Tino is at full HP. She needs to win
Spike
this. You know,
planted.
it'll be very mentally breaking if they just throw a 4v1 out from the start. You know, Wolfu is carefully wrapping around the pillar. Swings. Tino.
Wolfel
She
does
moves out
have
of his
the
bullet
info
swing.
on Tino now.
And there it is.
But Tino
lands a
does
shot.
get the shot.
That's good, you know. With a
That
big
was-
carry.
That was a really nice round from both teams, with Faye getting 2 right from the start of the round.
Yeah, I
And then-
agree.
Mike goes to turn that round around completely by getting 3. And that was
Mike-
really close from Morphle. On 15 HP, he turns it from a 3v1 into a 2v1. And then into a 1v1. We do
Collab.
see 2 sheriffs coming out from the other team. 3
up.
now, actually.
The round kicks off with the attacking team, you know, all edging towards that tube. You know, they're all carefully getting up that rope, and on the other side, we have Mike and Senk waiting, the 2, you know, pillars of Grizzly Bears.
The dart does land on the stairs, so it doesn't actually see anyone in tube. But Mike
He
does get
takes
some
the
tags
first down.
off.
He catches 2, takes one of
Spike
them.
down A.
Takes out the
Fire
third.
Shrine almost gets the timing, but then he just misses
One
in
enemy
there.
remaining.
I was saying, stuck in a 1v4 on an eco. He has a sheriff only, but we've seen great things happen. You know, it just depends how this defending team decides to play this. They did knife bottom mid, and he doesn't seem to be there. Takes 1. It's a 1v3 now.
Looks like
Cool.
Mike is aware of this position from Zena.
Yeah, the reposition is nothing but predictable for Mike, and he takes him out of his misery. 2-0 for the defending team.
Still a good eco from AimLab3, considering they got 2 there on that false rush. And all they had was sheriffs and classics.
I agree. 2 kills could be a little advantage, you know, for this, especially to take this bonus and maybe even the following round, you know. And now the attacking team do tilt towards an A hit. You know, we got the both initiators. You know, trying to rush into shop.
Isolate them and kill them.
I'd love to see what Beckett is cooking this round.
3 defenders on the A site now.
Looks like they're gonna play it slow towards the shop.
Poison orb emitting.
With
Maybe.
Waffle opting to go towards tube and hold for any pushes there.
Headshot.
And he
Big
does
shot
catch
by
Mike.
Woeful. Damn, that's a nice shot by him. The knife doesn't seem to catch the Cypher. The
found
trips
my
are still
wife.
out. But Tino is relying on her
Careful.
chips to make a difference here. He does catch a ding. And the reveal takes
The
him out.
reveal is just too much for Swag to deal with that despite leaving Beckett on 20 HP.
So it's flat now. And the attackers are all just backing off into main. Woeful with a flank now. But wait, Senk turns around and doesn't. And just turns back. None of them are watching this. Takes one. And straight away traded. Good turnaround by Senk there. They're leaning in towards where the spike is about to detonate, and yeah, they're just going for the
They
exit here. Big
do
damage.
get to here. Though they have no time, but they are doing a lot of damage to the other
Last
team here.
player standing.
Big damage numbers by Grizzly Bears here. You know, they couldn't get the defuse because of the time, but I think they should be very proud of the damage they caused here. Mike's gonna be like, oh, we cracked his shields too, I think. So, you know,
For
the
a
classic line from
bonus.
Mike.
That was a bonus, and they get 4 of the weapons from Aim Lab is free. Now Swag is going to force up on that operator.
Wait, so that's the
Oh, he
Vandal.
sells and goes back to the Vandal.
I don't think. I think that should have been the ideal score there, because you know, an op on this map could make or break. You know, especially if you get into the right position at the right time.
We do have a hero rifle coming in from Fleischmann.
Deploying drone.
And a Guardian in on Signa. Mike
Drone
does get the
down mid.
information that one is there.
He doesn't know about the other 2. The jiggle, he catches 2 now. Doesn't know about the third, and the third pops him straight out of this round. And now they're choosing to back off to mid, straight towards cannon. You know, and they're
The
going
cam
for a
is taken out now.
B here, and Faye, she's watching carefully. She's probably expecting 1 or 2. I'm not sure if she's expecting the entire family of Aim Lab is 3 behind this. The execution is becoming apparent to her.
Looks like
Takes
he
the
does
first,
catch
taking
Beckett
on by one.
and
Takes a second,
Spike
third
down
for
B.
Faye. Clinging up, sweeping them on the eco. It's now a 3v2.
One enemy
And the
remaining.
money does fish out Robo. A nice shot from Senk.
yeah, I'm
Pretty
not sure
okay.
what the plan was there.
Yeah, I think they just missed the timings on. They should have smoked
Yeah.
that out, that smoke together, you know, it should have been like a 3-2-1 moment.
I think
know.
that's why they went wrong in that round.
They really went out of that smoke like we did.
Waffle losing his camera middle there as well was kind of important for Grizzly Bears there. It leaves Waffle vulnerable from his mid if he's trying to go onto site. He has no more info on anyone who could be mid.
Yeah, the Wolf Cam is a huge part of this attacking half. You know, they really need that mid info, especially with Mike as IGLing. You know, he'd want to go for that mid control,
Take flight.
one round or the other. Now they're joining out to fish out any, you know, nuisance on close A.
Looks
Going
like
to
they are
flick
just
out
trying
pretty
to
quickly.
clear those tripwires out with the shock darts.
I think they catch one of them.
The other one is just
A sudden
watching too, but
ult and-
that one gets caught out as
With
well.
one.
Nice shots from Zenk.
Hit with taps. Mike takes Wolfu out from doors. Zenk with
Another
the
nice
third.
shot from Zenk.
This is a big deficit to go into, especially on a very important round such as this.
Last
Spike
player
Right
Actually,
into
they're
standing.
not
Mike,
managing.
picking up confidence, gets the 3k, big kills from him. Nice shots on the
Looks
2
like
best.
the mental is restored for Grizzly Bears here.
Yeah, it's very important for them to pick up momentum like this, you know, because once you get beaten
Out
down,
of charges.
it's really hard to come
Right
back
here.
up, especially when
best
you
of
have
the
to
best,
play
and we
another
still
best out of
forget
3
the spike.
instantly after a stomp. And Mike, you know, the individual step back has proven to have an individual difference at least.
Looks like on this eco they do want to go for a mid rush or just get in from it.
Revealing area.
A lot of util plays towards double dogs here. But they are instantly spotted out by the silver dart.
They've already adapted to the tendency of Aimlabs is free going for mid aggression on their eco rounds, you know. They were going for more main based pushes, but now it's their eco, so they're depending more on someone slipping out of the structure.
A fine
Sena
bet.
takes one, Swag does take on before though, out on B main. So that's their lurk out of the picture. Takes his time on that,
Nice
but he's
kill
backed
from
by Beckett.
Aimlabs.
Big kill. And it's a 4v3 now, they pick up a weapon.
Swag is left alone on B side here. And he is taken down after he kills Beckett here.
Jiggling like that behind the wall-bangable surface, not a smart idea by Swag there. Now it's
Absolutely
2v3,
not.
and it's looking
Spike
like a
planted.
thrifty round with Sena getting 3.
Thrifty.
Gets 1, it's Sena with a 4k on a big round to do so.
A nice little flick from Senk, but it was instantly traded out.
You can't be slipping out mid like that, especially on the one with Nest. Faye tried to get a trade out, but she was, you know, bombarded with the amount of players in mid by Aimlabs 3 as well. So yeah, both
It was
teams
a
on a
smart
front line.
decision to avoid the A site where they knew KO was playing and they know Cypher plays there every round.
Now they're leaning towards more, but Wosul, of course, on his casual lurks. Mike does shift down elbow, but doesn't find anyone, so he rotates back to mid doors.
At least 3 suppressed there in cave 2.
Wofu could catch a nice timing here, and they just walk by each other. If Wofu checks his cam now, it'll be very vital to fish out Mike.
Looks like he will just go onto the B site. Could he catch Swag with the operator out here?
Catch Swag lacking. Wofu is already in the spawn. This is big. He needs to get at least 1, but this could be huge. Mike does take
Spike
big out of the
down A.
picture. You know,
Looks
Wofu
like
takes back to
Waffle's
his
just
cam
gonna
to check
keep
which
making
way.
his way towards the A site. Try and catch it. He does get the timing on that. Faye.
Now both
I
teams
know
are aware of each
exactly
other's
where
lurks.
you are.
And Swag does shift back. Swag makes his top shot, and Wofu takes 1. They locate him in there. Senk goes for the spam.
He does get a tag onto Waffle, but it was not enough, and it lets Waffle get out of that situation whenever he wants to.
30 seconds
Communicates
left.
to them about the A site
Found
opening
my
up with
why.
that Cypher kill.
Take flight.
Big lurks by Wofu again. This is what we wanted to see from him. 3v3
Look.
now into the post plant.
Looks
You know,
like
Wofu
Mike
in a
wants
very
to
tight
retake.
position here. He needs to be backed by Beckett. He's 1 HP. Shock dots do fish him out. Nice beginning pick here for the retake. Beckett does pop his knives. Very interesting
Looks like
decision.
Fireshwine does have lineups to play with here.
Yeah,
But
I
is
don't
it
think the
going to be
time is
enough?
I don't think the timing is going to be enough. They're sticking it. He let go.
He does
just
get
before
off the
half.
defuse.
He let go just before the half.
But the molly is not going to land in
Very,
time.
very late molly, and yeah, futile attempt by
He does get the
Fireshwine
one
there.
onto Swag, where Swag does lose. No, he does not lose the operator actually. Looks like we are going to be calling a tech pause here now. An issue with sync.
Man is trying to fish out the issue, you know. Very nice organizing moves from her. Vouch, I really like to thank her this moment for organizing this tournament, you know. It's really hard sometimes, you know, with the problems and the controversies of, you know, some decisions. But yeah, she did a pretty good job handling it. So yeah, thank you, Mina, in the chat. Thank you very much.
Everybody say thank you to Mina.
And we need to thank you for Dapper for being such a perfect player, you know, always.
Don't thank me because I'm beautiful. Looks like Sena. He's just chilling around with his drone out, just jumping around. You know, he's vibing. I really do like this defense that Grizzly Bears have going on right now. I think they're playing this quite perfectly, actually. Their retakes seem really, really quick too. I like the style of quick retake they have instead of waiting for the clock.
Yeah, you know, it's part of that being backed off from the very start. You know, Faye has been head on with her jewels, but you know, Tino's not been getting that 1v1s in, and that's very important. You know, because if she dies, all her utility is down. The trip is down. She needs to wait for her backing to come, and her backing does come fast enough, but not too fast. You know, they're still aware of each lurker. You know,
For sure.
other than that last round, they've been very good at taking. I mean, yeah, the last round they've been very good at taking Woeful down before he can do any big damage, and they
And
still
they-
recover.
They do have two agents here that can just anchor the site completely, letting all the other players play towards somewhere else.
That's very true. You know, it's very nice to have that Viper and the Cypher together combined on each different site. You know, I'd like to see some swaps. You know, when the KOs are online from Vict. You know,
For
it's
sure, I think.
it's a proven method. You know, swapping sites, but your util is still there.
I think that would be really, really important for you guys to do. I think having the Cypher play out of range from the KO would be really good for just stalling on A whenever they use the KO. I'm just praying for no casters start game right now.
If someone says that once, I'm
You can't ban them, you're not modded.
yeah, they unmodded me
El Bozo.
because I stopped organizing it, bro. Can we have a
L.
justice for EXO in chat? Thank you very much.
Do not.
Wow, the disrespect. I don't even have chat open, you know. I don't even know what shit is being said about me.
They're saying start game. Exo start game, what's going on?
Sorry, guys. Wonder if Grizzly Bears know that Woeful actually always waits like an extra 1 minute before every time he starts lurking. Yeah, Toby, you're right, bro.
Maybe that's why they're catching on to him.
But Grizzly Bears are, you know, having
Don't worry,
cards with
guys.
Woeful looks.
Exo has started game now.
Damn, the game started? I wasn't even tapped in.
We are going into round 8 now. Where it looks like AimLab is free. Do want to go for this mid play again. Fire gets caught with his back turned, and Stank does get 3.
Cage triggered.
I'm accidentally deafened. I was screaming for Senk. I was screaming for Senk and then I deafened.
Really nice play from Stank there. And the Silver Arrow just to distract them to turn around.
He
Letting
really
Stank get
downloaded
2
World
kills.
War
Spike
EXE
planted.
while he was
One enemy
crashing.
remaining.
For real.
Why is Swag not taking a shot? What?
Swag just forgetting to
Oh,
shoot.
he's letting Senk ace, you know? Strandaval with the ace, you know? Walking up. Now, you know, he hits us with the gritty, of course he does. Getting sturdy with it, as you should, as you deserve to. Well played by Senk.
Made a saying text for extra downloads or what? I think it's pretty basic.
Aimbot. Bragging rights if you get first pick.
Beautiful round for Senk there. Really good for momentum and motivation. So he can get his teammates up and running as well. You know, you could see that they didn't let that BO3 bother them with the breaks they took.
It does look like AimLab is free wanna up towards a mid push again after losing 3 to the Silver Arrow and Sank peak. But they have repositioned towards B main now.
Careful.
They're trying to contest this. They're not aware that the op has been posted up on here for a long time.
Emitting.
They have turned back around and are running towards what it looks like mid. Yeah, you have Mike going up mid with Vict, Sena going up towards mid with Vict following him. And
The
Mike
spacing
does
here is
catch
not too good
Fireshine.
actually. Yeah, Mike catches Fireshine on a dirty cannon bush.
Not resist.
And Vict catches Bay.
Next one. Sena grabs Senk
What?
out of
My camera is
bridge.
destroyed.
And they have the A site now.
The rotates are coming through with 2 going towards mid. And the
You know it's
operator,
left alone, which isn't really wise to
the
do,
operator
you know.
is being juggled towards the doors.
I can't use that.
They really
But
don't know where these people are playing, you know. One could be edge towards that bottom stairs. And Wofu does come up with a second lurk, you know.
Will they be aware of this?
Might be even too late. But now they double swing out of
Player standing.
backside. Mike kicks 3. Was
But
looking
it's
for the
not
full
enough.
5 there, but just couldn't win that fight against Beckett. 63 now. The attackers do claw. They're up one more round. I want to see what they could do more, you know. I think the Angels there were really helping the attackers, but you know, you can't rely on that all the time.
That B main pressure really did set the momentum for the rest of the round, to be honest.
Yeah,
It really did put pressure on the B players to either play passively or get caught out, which nothing did happen there, but they did have the option to run away,
Spike
which they
drop.
used.
yeah, I agree. I think that take from the mid to A execute could have been prevented or just stalled by an earlier rotation.
Powerless.
So the economy on both sides still looks pretty good right now with Swag being able to reinvest with the operator, but he does miss the first shot.
Spike planted.
Nice KO alt take from the attackers here. And they all choose to back towards main. A very interesting idea, you know. They're always relying on lineups. Faye does have the ult online, wondering if she wants to, you know, put that to use.
I'm not sure if that lineup is from Fireshine, but it looks like it missed.
Now a tap comes in. Woeful Slurk comes in too. Grabstino, Sena jumps. How is he still
Player
alive?
standing.
Just the operator left in the 1v3 now.
What
And he
a
has
one-
no more time.
No
It's-
hope, no time, and his death is
It's over.
surely inevitable.
Looks like Grizzly Bears are low on money for this round. Actually, no, they can rebuy quite confidently.
I need
I
this.
think a half
With-
buy would be quite, you know, better for them, you know. Because if they lose this, then it's bound to be a 6-6 half.
It has to be,
So yeah, I'm
looks
curious
like they
to see.
are going to force though.
Yeah, big and bold decision by Mike there.
Like Fireshine is going to go for the double door smoke. Actually, no, he leaves it now.
Nowhere to run.
Nowhere to
The
run.
blind
Sena's agent
Sena.
screams. Yeah.
The blind Sena ult there does not catch anyone because he has no up.
It was a good guess though, because people,
Deploying drone.
the defenders have been kneeling towards a tunnel in the past, but it was just unlucky with what they decided to rely on this round.
That is true.
Senk
Sena does
tries
catch
to
Senk.
Peak nest, but Sena catches him lacking. And now the execute towards D comes in with many players edging out of tunnel.
Beckett does
Mike
catch the
takes one.
entries onto B
Spike
side.
down
more
B.
time.
Nice entries by Beckett there. Grabs 2, trades his teammate's deaths, and it's left for a 2v4 and a very big round for Grizzly Bears.
Looks like Swag could catch timing onto Waffle, or Waffle could
Doesn't
catch
care
onto
at
him.
all.
Last player standing.
The peak on that corner came a bit too late, and Woeful, you know, as we say, rolls him in a spliff.
Rolled and smoked.
And now Tino left in a 1v4. It's purely impossible. Beckett cleans it up and it's 6-5. The economy from on Luis
Last
Best
round
now.
before the switch.
Surely looking
Lose
shambolic.
everything after this. Spend it.
Swag forced by the judge. I love to see it.
On a map like Breeze, though, the only really effective place it'd work is B, but the attackers look like they're all herding towards A side.
That goes there.
Meaning this judge could just be useless the entire round.
Yeah, that's very fair. I think he needs to hold on to his dash if he wants to save it for a retake. The attackers, you know, with last minute calls, you know, because I saw all of them in A lobby like a second ago.
Now they're grouping towards mid, but the judge will still have no impact towards mid.
Sena cosplaying me with that pre-round IGL, bro.
Except Sena's actually works.
The Dapper Flame is insane.
Looks
Two
like
players
Waffle wants
watching Halls this round, you know, they really don't want Mofo to get any impact out of his ratty lurk. He doesn't. Interesting peek, still catches light.
Mike is not ready for Waffle there. Waffle does miss the gun going into the vent.
Spike
They
planted.
take full control of the A site now. Oh, nice shot.
Starting pick from Senk there to get the retake going.
Now, big kill by Seng. It's a 4v3 now. Fire Shrine does pop a counter ult by Faye. Fire Shrine just runs through, hammers through them. Shorty's the third. Fire Shrine, big round from him. And Wolf cleans
Huge
it up for a
round from
6-6
Fire
half.
Shrine.
Yeah, beautiful round from Fire Shrine and a beautiful comeback
Switching
on
sides.
this half by Aimlabs Free.
It went from a 6-2 to a 6-6, which is really nice to see. Fire Shrine really put in the work that round.
I don't know if he thought of it himself or he was called to pop that ult, but it was very vital, you know. If he did
Doubled
it by
his kills in
himself-
one round.
If he did that ult himself without no one telling him to, that I'd be very
Fire
impressed.
Shrine
you know?
does have a really good mind, so I don't doubt that he thought.
Yeah, I agree. He just lacks towards the pure aim side of things. You get me?
Alright,
Still love
listen,
him
we're
well.
not here to flame people, alright?
No, what? If I wanted to flame him, I'd say his aim is shit, which is true. Yeah, I just want to be nice.
What did I just say?
No charges.
Shut up.
Looks like we're getting a full A rush from Grizzly Bears.
Spike down A.
Let's go and kill by
And
Biggs.
they-
Good damage.
Do trade a 2 for 2 here. And Sena does get another one of his own, making it a 3v2. And Mike equalizes it back with pretty equal health from both sides of the game.
Mike and Beckett in a little skirmish there. Bullets not landing at all. Yeah, they're just baiting each other out from swings.
Beckett does get a
Last
headshot.
player standing.
Beckett takes
And he
Tino.
does
Mike
get
is 1
Tino.
HP now. Looking like a very unlikely 1v2. And no shots land. Sena with the 3k on the pistol. And you can see, you know, Grizzly Bear's clutches on this match just fading away. You know, 6-2 to 6-7. This is a big series of rounds to just lose in a row. And
It's
it
still
surely-
quite a close game, so I do think it's gonna be closer going towards the end. I reckon it'll end maybe 13-11, but I'm not sure which team quite yet.
Yeah, I agree. You know, I think it'll be very interesting to see how Grizzly Bears claw their way back up mentally. You know, because I have a
Scanning
pretty good
ahead.
guess to how Mike's feeling.
that actually does not spot anyone. It makes its way to hide into a
Saying,
corner.
I know that shot was crazy. I could just smell it.
Beckett does catch Faye with the bulldog down mid.
1-by-1 peaks. We are not looking like. It's not looking like the same attack that
One enemy
Aim
remaining.
Lab 3 were doing. It's just looking like it's a 1-by-1 peak. And Tino left in a 1v5. She has a classic. She's calling for a knife fight, but you know, Sena respects
Looks like they
them.
will go for it.
Don't know if they'll do they'll respect the one-on-one. No, they'll go for the. No, it is the one-on-one.
And
Insane, of
Sena
course, wins it.
does
Welcome
come
to
out on top.
Brixton. Sena
The-
putting on his belly and knife and just chefing away, as they say.
The 300 ping does not help when it comes to a knife fight.
I don't think they chef much in Australia, I can't lie. I think they just throw spiders at each other. That's how they fight, right? With surfboards as well.
No, they've got kangaroos 1v winning each other at boxing.
Yeah. They don't even fight one-on-one, they just get kangaroos to do the fighting for them. Whoever has the strongest kangaroo just...
Full buy coming out here from Grizzly Bears, and they want to go towards the B site here.
Blocking sight.
Fast execution and no trips activated
Blocking
on
sight.
side by Woeful. Blood
Swag
swings, it's a
not
big
able
fight
to
to
catch
lose
it.
as Woeful
Spike
takes him
planted.
down. Good damage, however. And Mike slowly creeping up.
Looks like Victor's not aware of this.
Mike with a nice timing on this silver note. Faye with a
Faye?
big kill,
One
big
enemy
connection.
remaining.
Don't know what Vic was looking, and it's a nice cleanup. It's okay damage from Aim Labs is free, but it's also an okay round from Grizzly Bears to only lose 2 people.
Nothing too bad from Grizzly Bears. They can get an easy reinvestment into this round here and just purchase one more Vandal, leaving Jet as the only one who cannot buy, but looks like Mike can buy.
Yeah, he just wants the skin. You can tell from how the pause between.
nice spot. Yes, this should do.
Beckett is going for the attack operator. I wonder
Goes
what
there.
this
This
one
goes
is.
here.
I mean,
What is
defense
Beckett
operator.
cooking?
Never mind. What is Beckett cooking?
Here.
Very interesting position to choose, you know, especially considering that they've already decided they're gonna take a fast B execute. Taina takes one, but still gives them the site.
Spike
This
planted.
smoke really
Big
shuts
kill.
off Beckett's sights line. They
Mike.
just run through the wall.
It's a
He does
1v4
get
now
the
for Mike. He's in a very impossible position.
A fine death. My ult is
Does
ready.
catch
Taina,
Sena.
surprisingly. And
He
yeah,
does
Wolf
not
would
catch
be
Wolf.
too powerful with the Phantom jiggles, you know. That's why the Phantom is better. You can just get a jiggle shots from crazy ranges like that. And that, the post bonus round does go towards Aim Lab is free.
If they try something.
They still have money though, I think.
This is
I
a nice spot.
do believe it's gonna be an eco from them, except you have Faye with the hero rifle here.
Faye, you know.
The Stingers have proven to be really good so far in this tournament. I'd love to see more Stingers come out on ecos, to be honest.
I think he's subtweeting my team's usage of sheriffs, you know.
I
Shit,
do
10 push-ups.
think-
Here.
1 sec.
Like Mike is trying to get an early pick onto the B site, waiting for someone to peek, and Fire does peek and he gets a tag onto Fire. Is a dangerous angle for Fire to re-peek because one shot to the body from that Marshall and he's dead.
Right here.
Looks like Faye will back off from that fight from Sena in mid.
Not ready yet.
We're
Not
back.
ready yet. Scanning
And
ahead.
Sena goes for the down mid just to get any info, and he now finds out that no one is close mid.
And
But
all
he
the
gets
defaults on
caught
B-side,
out.
It's pretty obvious that they're looking to
The-
get A.
The trip
Wolf
lets
takes
that
two.
jet take
Spike down
so
A.
much space.
Last
But
player
Wolfpool just
standing.
cleans up
Surely
here.
his swag drop and now he's revealed. And can't get anything. Wolf with a massive 4K, you know. I don't know where he got the kills from. I
A
might not
big
even
kill
observe
from
him. Maybe it's me opting out of it.
a big kill from the jet in holes, but it was not enough because Waffle is just gonna clean everyone up who comes through double toss.
Can we have an observer sleeping in chat, please? Thank you.
Leave the observers alone, please. They're doing their best.
Yes, this should do.
But of course I'm joking. Now
That goes there.
this is
This
looking
goes
like a
here.
full buy for both teams. This is a big
This
round.
is a nice spot.
If Mike and his crew, you know, could claw one here.
You are powerless.
KO popped. a solo hold from the KO. Both Hunter's Fury going online. Takes 2 big entries from the attackers here. Tank even gets a third. Nice
Spike
shots through the
planted.
smoke there.
Last player standing.
And yeah, it's a
What was
flawless
Beckett
cake.
cooking?
What was he cooking though? I think he did a bit of overcooking there.
The chicken is burnt.
Very disappointing to see from a African brethren of mine.
Looks like
And,
Swag
what-
does get caught
what
doing
was
a little
Swag
bit of
cooking
trolling.
there? What was he cooking? The Jets are absolutely... You know, she was supposed to be a chef. And yeah,
Waffle is going to get knifed by Mike. You'd love to see it.
You
It's
love to
another
see
one
it.
for the highlight reel.
Revealing area.
getting him back for that Tino. You do expect Mike to get the revenge for Tino, you know. Nice storyline happening there.
Is the revenge arc the team versus the team in a knife fight? Is 8-10 right now though, so I do think this game is quite close.
Yeah, but still very important for Mike's team to stay in this by getting some of these rounds here in the mid half of the second half, and yeah.
Looks like Senk does have a lineup to catch someone on side with that knife, but it doesn't catch anyone.
They found my wire.
They do have eaten for that. No one is playing backside, no one is on site. That means all players must be playing retake right now.
Spike planted.
And oh, it's popped by Beckett with 2 nice flick shots. Big kills.
Beckett has activated the dash, so it looks like he's going to get a little bit aggressive here, try to get one more pick, but it looks like he cannot because of the life from Mario.
Big round for the coronary student there. You know,
One enemy
run round
remaining.
overcooks. The next, he delivers the perfect dish. Faye takes 2. Faye! Faye!
Hey, with 4, that was so close, holy shit.
Insane tries. They're all clueless. Faye catches them lacking. But Vict, you know, he's the one out of the 5 that is smart enough to just turn around and deal with it. It's 2 failed 1v5s now in this map. Very close for both of them indeed. Nice
Such
grab
an
by Faye.
insane attempt by Faye. I love the shots I saw there.
The transfers on that spray, clean. But, you know, a round loss is a round loss. Now, 11, really creeping up to take this map. Really hungry for it.
And I do think this is going to be a hard round for Grizzly Best to win with just the jet knives for the injury. And Becky getting aggressive towards mid and getting the
Becky
pick
takes out
on the KO.
initiator. Instantly traded by Mike though. You don't take Senk's life without falling to Mike. That's a fact. Dynamic duo in chat.
Deploying drone.
A dynamic duo.
Saying that Jones out mid, fishes out anything,
here.
but can't find. Does catch an arm of Tino's though, deep in their spawn.
But he has no info on Swag with the jet knives in mid.
Yeah. The silver drone nerf really showing there. He couldn't even reach the flank part. Mike with a
Revealing
big
area.
kill, catches Firetron lacking.
There they are.
Looking for his third. Gets his
Three gone.
third on Sena. Whiffs there. Mike stepping up when he needs to.
Looks like Swag will just hold this angle in mid waiting for someone to come through and
One
He's
enemy
hungry for the
remaining.
4th. Catches the 5th. ADSs, but can't seem to adjust. Big round from Mike. It doesn't matter that he couldn't ace it. It was a huge round for him to
looks
step up
so
there.
doable for Waffle with everyone playing in angles where they cannot trade each other.
He does have his ult.
Cage
He
triggered.
uses the ult. Nah, I think
But
he
he
chooses
just
to back away.
chooses to save him.
Yeah, smart decision by Wolfu, you know. It's very hard to isolate fights in this map, even when the spacing's so far apart between the players. And there we have it, 9-11. Mike stepping up when he needs to. This was the biggest round yet, and Mike shows that pressure, it won't get to him.
A great round from Grizzly Bears there. Really important too. Looks like the defenders are going to go for a timeout here. Maybe just to go over what went wrong that round, or to make sure that Grizzly Bears do not get any momentum from this one round win.
And the money isn't looking too fabulous too. Especially with the Faye 4K, that definitely put a dent in there. And I think it might have caused a mental dent for AimLab is free too. Not a great kill game from Vict. His assists are still doing the job, but his kills aren't really up there as we want him to be.
There is a slight
as a
KO diff going on
C3.
here.
Yeah, slight KO diff. At least he's getting his assist though. At least he's doing something.
Yes, he's doing his job. He is doing his job for sure.
Yeah. Insert Toby ethnic minority joke here.
I knew this was coming.
It has to come, bro. It's Vict.
Right here.
You think I was gonna cast Vict without making that joke? I didn't even make it good. I just fucking.
You just put it out there.
On Toby, threw Toby under the bus as well. If you're watching Toby, I love you.
Watch this.
Scanning ahead. Found them.
Defenders, 3 of them, walking down tube slowly, slithering down the tube.
Camera taken out.
There is a
Cave
trick
triggered.
to catch the cave push, but they might go around. So Mike is also holding this.
Mike's got a
Spike
stable
planted.
hold here. It's 3 valuable players. Mike takes out Sailor, jiggles back. He catches both of the other flankers. Senk is there, of course, supporting him. Vic whiffs on a trip. And Wolfo takes one back.
A great flank hold from AimLab is
Cage
free.
triggered.
I mean,
Even a 4th
from
one coming late.
Grizzly
The
Bears,
fight line is a bit late to the party, but he comes with a shorty and whiffs on a trip as well. Bro, the shorty shoots like 20 bullets. How do you whiff that?
who knows? Who knows?
Fire shot.
Bad day at the office.
Double digits now for Grizzly Bears. This game is close, and Dapper was not wrong at all when he said that an 11 would be there. 11 would be present in the scoreline.
Who knows? Maybe this could be our first OT map of the tournament.
I would really love to see it. This map does really deserve to go to OT since both teams have been so good on Breeze, and now they're finally facing up to the challenge of facing each other on the map. Very simple map, for the very simple and smart brains behind the team. A big map round here, full investment for both teams,
A
And
mid wall from Fireschwein that I do not know how I feel about. I do not think this leaves them in a good position to take
they could
mid.
just go around the pillar. What is my blood doing? What? Like slithers up of elbow, but Beckett, jiggling back and forth between mid and elbow.
Could Beckett catch Mike here?
Oh,
And he
Beckett.
does.
Close up. Mike did not expect him there. Sena grabs Swag.
Swag, my tournament MVP.
Yeah, he grabs Swag's
Standing ahead.
head, and tube.
Guess the info towards mid that 2 of the 3 plays remaining are there right now.
Yeah, it's looking very tough spot, right? It's looking like a very tough spot now with the initiator and the entry from Grizzly Bears and Think
30
on 80
seconds left.
HP. They might be up to even, to an easier site.
They really do need to get a little bit aggressive here to even out the numbers a little bit. Which is looks like what Senk wants to do, but he's being caught by Sena.
Sena couldn't land a shot. There's 10 seconds remaining. They're trying to scrape
10
out a push
seconds
here.
left.
Beckett pushes out Faye.
Last player
Can't get the
standing.
spike down, and it's
Flawless.
that prime gaming flawless from
You don't need
Match
to say
point.
Prime Gaming Flawless, just call it a Buster Code Flawless or something. man.
Shut
Come
up.
on.
Shut up. It's a KBC flawless, bro. It's a KBC flawless. Now wait until we get I don't think I'm valid to make that joke, to be honest. So let's keep
Yeah,
rolling.
that's not. Looks like it is. We are going into match point for AimLab is free from Breeze.
Irish Wine instantly ulting out. B, but they're not.
But
they're
they
not
do
taking
get
it
the
as a
info
no.
on where he is. He will molly to make sure he does not get caught out by this. And he doesn't get tagged, so...
So they know both defenders are in and out. And there's a third one backside that they didn't scrape out. But yeah, the smart decision here is for Mike to call out a rotate. And he does. All of the family just runs back, stomps back towards a side of the map. Senk post does an outpost on
Revealing
mid.
area.
They know with
Hoping
the
to
mid
catch
dart to
someone
try and
lacking.
catch out Sync. Looks like Sync will avoid it, so they do not have the info that Sync is here right now.
Both pushing out. Takes
He-
one. Takes two. Instantly takes the
One
life.
enemy remaining.
Murders them. A 3k from Senk. A big round. Take
Huge,
back and it's,
huge round for Grizzly Bears there.
They will
Just
start
goes to
it
show they are
from
not out yet.
and they will die.
yeah, it's a round away from overtime. The money on Aim Labs is free is not looking too amazing. You see small shields everywhere.
Yes,
You know, a
this should
bulldog for Fire Shrine. It is not looking it's not looking exceptional, but it can still do. You know.
They have to put in a lot of work to make sure this does not go to overtime for them.
Why can't you just do normal walls? Like, do the middle Fire Shrine. Do something normal, please. You're not special. You're not quirky, bro. Do the wall.
Can't use this.
This wall really takes away so much space from the
He tries to
defenders in
hold.
mid.
Oh, they're definitely going to be getting at him for that later. The trades come back though. Beckett takes two. Yeah, it's
Waffle with a
3v3.
little bit of chip damage
Spike
onto
planted.
Sank there.
My ult's not ready. Blocking sight.
No fast
like-
retakes. Yeah.
Two do get suppressed backside and they have the info that they're there.
My ult's
Beckett
ready.
has some sabotaging smokes there. Gave Mike a free,
Where is everyone?
you know,
Last player standing.
spam on Vic. 2v1
Nice
now.
shot from Tino there.
They choose to back off. Wolf in a 1v2 situation. He wants to close this map out now. He's hungry for it, but I don't think he will. He let goes of the spike. Slow mouse movement. I want to know his sense, because what was that? Looks like he was a controller player for a second.
Tino with another
Switching
nice shot.
sides.
2 in 1 round and it looks like we're going to overtime for the first time in this tournament.
First time this tournament, and it's a deserved overtime indeed. Both teams have been clawing their way. I know it's been a
Surprised-
roller coaster of a map.
Surprised to see that there was no tactical timeout from Grizzly Bears at all, but it did work out for them in the end.
Mike took one.
there.
Mike took a long one before this map. He doesn't need any now.
That is true. Mike with the message in chat that Vic better watch out. What is he cooking? A little bit of a silver diff going on here. They do not get the info that Swag is in this close corner here, but are they going to clear it? Instead, they're just going to back off from this.
Yeah, and it's right. It's a right.
Oh, but they're coming right back.
I really
Will
don't
they
think this is
catch
the side they
Swagger?
should push. There's 4 people there. No, 3 now. Zayn is backing off. Rushing
Looks
towards
like
the
they
big side.
just wanted the ult up. Waffle is backside on B, alright.
Oh, why did I say Zayn? It's fucking Mike. Mike. Not expecting at all. Mike. Oh, woeful. If he waited just a little time, he could have just grabbed both lives. But nah, he's instantly traded by Mike, and attackers rush towards A, which is a very smart plan considering there's only 1 player waiting in the corner here. Recon
Looks like
does
the
not
dart
seem to
will
catch
not
out,
catch him.
and I'm not sure if they want to clear this corner. They do. He gets 1, he gets 2. Traded, but he did a big number damage there.
Turns this into a
30 seconds
3v2
left.
for
One enemy
Like,
remaining.
yeah.
Aim Labish, for Grizzly Bears.
And it's 2v1 now. Tino and Mike really need to figure out how to play together. Vic is 1 HP though, so a shock dot could take his life here, and it does.
Grizzly Bears take the first round in the OT, taking this to another match point.
3
Switching
rounds
sides.
going 1 in a row.
Match
Saying that is
point.
right now, you know, working to not be defeated and the mental side of things. He really is hungry
This is my spot.
to even this out, to claim this map, because it's going to be vital coming into the next one. And now the attackers, Grizzly Bears, edging towards a full A push. No Cypher util on A at all. No Viper util as well. This could be a free site, as they say. It's
Looks like
Vic and
Mike
Sena.
just wants to catch a free early peek from the enemy team, try and catch out anyone who gets a little bit too aggressive with the peeks.
Yeah, Vic better watch out for this, you know, because if they catch him sleeping, it's gonna be very, very unlucky. Vic takes one. Why is he dashing in raw? Sena grabs another. They might choose to back off here.
Then it does have the info that Faye is booked into, but they do manage to get out. Except
One enemy
Takes a
remaining.
third. Vic takes a third.
Strike down A.
Fourth for the round. Looking for his 4K, and it's a big round to wake up from Vic as he cleans them up. You know, they
We
won
go
that just
into
based
our
on aim, and it's really
Switching
important
sides.
to see how
Overtime.
second
AimLab is
overtime.
free.
Activating kill mode.
Stand out mechanically in this tournament, you know.
For sure. And this is a huge round for AimLab is free to win, because if they lose that, they lose their map pick. This is the map they're most comfortable on.
Yeah, indeed. I do believe Mike is able to transfer his IGL skills into any map, regardless if he practiced it with his team before. He's really dangerous on the IGL. I think, you know, it's even fair to say that arguably he's more dangerous than Sena. You know, Sena's really nice as a captain, no doubt about it. But Mike has that experience, you know, IGLing for scrims, minor tournaments. You get me?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like the experience does bring a huge factor into it. Looks like Sena is holding 3 players towards him by himself, letting his team all go towards B.
Poison's off.
Yeah, decided to do
But
Woeful's job there for one round.
Senk will start rotating towards mid though, so it looks like there was not enough time kept by Sena being here. But he could catch timing onto Swag here.
Zayna just being allowed to go through. He could be caught. And now he catches Swag
Not ready
lacking.
yet.
Claims the A site to be his own.
He
And it's a
does know
big
where
fight.
Senk is too. He has
Doesn't-
3 people on him. This is letting his full team push
Oh.
onto B for free.
Why is he going back like that?
30
It's a
seconds left.
big
Light planted.
decision there by Zayna, and he just bottles it.
I think it was a good decision to be honest, because even like he probably dies there no matter what.
You could hop around the
And-
pyramid, I mean,
Oh, but either way, he probably dies there no matter what, because there's 3 people holding him on that site, but he held 3 people
yeah.
on him,
It was a really nice fake, to be honest.
which let his full team push onto B, get the spike down, and set up for a post plant.
Yeah, big impact by Zayna there, as Dapper mentioned. And they take one
Last
back.
player
But Mike,
standing.
he trades it to Beckett again. Third for Beckett. Big step up from the mechanics here of the players. 14 and a match, overtime
Switching
match
sides.
point for this
Match
time.
point.
MLabs is free.
Beckett is going crazy right now, so is Woeful and Sena.
Yes, this should
You have the dynamic duo on the other team, but you have the dynamic trio here. I would like this to go to another OT, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I really want Grizzly Bears to showcase that the comeback of the comeback was not for naught. You know, it was a really nice fight that they put up in the first half, and then just stupid mistakes made them fall again. But I really think they deserve this map. But, you know,
For sure, they put in so much effort just trying to get that 12-12 scoreline there.
Knife deployed.
yeah, and I respect it greatly, but, you know,
Seng's knife does not catch any info onto the A side there.
it's a very slow default by the
Deploying
attacking
drone.
team here. You know, the mid pushes haven't been working out too greatly.
But they have taken a lot of mid space here so far into the round. They do have a
Zayna
lot of control
Takes
over
back
mid right now.
just before the other person picks him. Oscar working up towards net.
Shock dash.
He is tagged and found out.
shock dash.
Flash
Flashes,
does
it's
not
a big
catch, and
fight, and-
Sena does get the kill on the Senk there.
Yeah, big kill by Sena. They do take the site, however, in the 3v4
Spike planted.
post plant for the attackers. Mike needs to step up here because if he doesn't, it's looking like a map
A
one.
nice
And
little retake wall here from the defenders.
flash through. Sena charges through. He leads the charge. Mike takes one. Can't tell if it's enough. Faye pops Sena. Mike takes two. It's a 2v1 now. Big kills from Mike. And it's a fake by Woeful. They can tell it's a fake. And Faye taking two. Mike taking two.
A
Even though the
huge
disadvantage,
round
they
from the
stay
Ridley
holding
Bears.
on.
Switching sides.
Second overtime.
Overtime.
Huge stopping of that retake and a great delay from them, meaning that even though it was a 1v2 and was winnable, Waffle would have no time to get the defuse off.
Yes, definitely.
This goes here.
And now, I think could be a big deciding round here. I mean, any of these overtimes could be big deciding rounds, but you know.
That is true. I think both teams are just like, please win this. I want to get out of here and have my little break now.
That's true, you know, the intensity could kill in this overtime, especially in BCT, you know, when you're shaking, you're nervous, you want to win, the hunger is filling your entire body. You just want to, you know, end the feeling, but, you know, most people don't understand that this feeling is, you know, it's what makes the game fun for some people, and yeah.
That is true. Looks like Swag does whiff his bullets onto the silver dart.
Mike takes first blood.
Sena
Sena trades it out with Swag. Beckett capitalizes on that. On Oscar. Faye with a huge flick on Sena. And Beckett trades it. It's a 2v3 now for the defenders. They try to edge towards a retake.
looks like all three players will play from main, with Fireshrine looking like he's going for lineups.
Mike
What do we expect more
deciding
from
to
Beckett?
push main. Doesn't expect Beckett in the left corner.
Tino is going to stick the defuse here.
Tino. And she's not being stopped. She's not being stopped. And the snake bite indeed stops her. It was a very close and nice attempt by Tino there to stick the defuse. But
Switching sides.
What other choice did she
Match
have,
point.
really?
that is true. The time on the bomb was ticking down.
Match point in favor of AimLab is free now. Can they close it out this round?
It'll be very hard to tell, you know, it's been close dead on, especially towards the ending of the attack half for Mike's team. I need to know what ideas he still has, you know, because he's been using all of them to just stay in the round.
Mike almost dropping 40 in this game, by the way. He's on 37 kills so far into this game.
He's really hungry, you know.
I must wait a moment. They found my wire.
He wants it so bad, I can smell it. And there, I've taken a free A side. They need to hold though, which was mainly the problem. Swag takes the first blood on Sena, a vital player for a retake.
The
Right
KO
now
molly
he's taking more fights,
does
he's
not
getting
catch
bombarded with
anything
bullets,
like
still stays alive. Vic manages to grab another one though. It's Becky vs Swag. Becky takes it on the movement advantage. Faye takes one back.
that. Pushy is down
She
to
catches
28
Vic with his knife
HP.
out again. 2 rounds in a row where Victor's been caught. Fireshrine just swings Faye comfortably. Now he's looking to claim a defuse. It's a 2v2 situation.
Last player
Mike and Tino
standing.
left again. Tino with a big kill on Woeful. And Mike with a nice peek, nice movement on Fireshrine. 15-15. What a take, what a hold by Risky Bears.
And we are going into
Switching
another
sides.
overtime now.
Overtime.
Give me a
Fourth
moment.
overtime.
I need to set back up.
And yeah, if they don't close it out now, we're gonna stay here for a while.
This should do.
Big time to call out a timeout from Woeful, and both teams will be trying to capitalize on this timeout as much as they could, you know.
The pressure is on right now.
Pressure is immense. I could feel Sena, Mike, Senk, everyone in the lobby's blood boiling right now. And you can see the pings from Sena, you know, as he tries to talk about how they execute.
RG calling for Mike to get 50 kills. Looks like he might throw for another overtime.
Guys, throw. I'm gonna get a 4K, everyone else throw the round. He is on 38 kills, you know, showing up more than
Beckett
any other
really
player in
is
the lobby.
having a great game, to be honest.
Yeah, Beckett is, you know,
Here.
doing his job. You
And so
don't
was
really wanna.
Mike. Mike is having an amazing game.
Yeah, Mike's really capitalizing on his role, you know, setting out a good example as the leader. You know, it's very hard to drop numbers like this and be an IGL, so the utmost respect for him if he is calling this map. The round starts and it's a slow. Look, it's a Viper and Cypher, both Tino and Faye. A good
Saying
duo,
that
and
just
they're
wants to
both
rush
on
in.
top. They search for the kill, they get the entry. Beckett takes 2. Double anchor hold
Spike
does not
planted.
work out, and it's a deficit again for Risley
Mike
Bears.
does have his crosshair on Vic through that wall. I wonder what's going on there.
Yeah. It's almost Beckett and Saint are both claiming 30s as well.
He does not see Vic. Oh, he does see Vic.
Swag with one back, 3v4.
Right here.
Tank trades back up. They are suspecting Vic's
Revealing
position really hard right now. Vic peaks, Sellers does Woeful. Swag
Woeful
takes
with a
one back.
little mid look.
Traded instantly. 1v3 for Mike. The time is kicking. It's very hard. And it's looking very, you know, unwinnable as the two best players of Aim Lab is 3. Playtime and eventually swing in. They know the time is up. Another match
One
point
enemy
for Aim Lab is
remaining.
3. When are they going to close this out?
Switching sides.
This
Match
could be
point.
their round. This could be their round.
Yeah, but Mike's calls have been proven to just put a halt on their overtime match points so far.
Beckett hits the big 30 and Mike is 1 away from the 40.
I think it'll be really devastating for Mike going into the next map, hitting 40 kills and still losing.
Tank has been sitting on the
Kill them.
29 for a little bit now.
I think Sync is like similar to me in the way that, you know, when the game gets really close and, you know, it's a long game and it's tiring, you know, you're in the mood to just leave, you know, get out, you know, you don't really want to shoot back anymore. And yeah, it's a tough mindset to be in a position like this. But yeah,
Beckett
maybe
does
he's just
get
maybe he's
killed
just missing his
early on,
bullets.
though.
Maybe he's not like me.
One suppressed.
No, I think that would make him more like you.
No charges left.
They get the
Spike
entry and
planted.
another kill on top of that to make it a 5v3 for the postman. It is looking now very
Why
likely
does
to
want to
be
sit here camping the spawn 5 shrine with a 5 shrine peak, but it does not work.
3 for Swag. Maybe he's looking for a little ace here. Pops the jet knives. Tino put in a
Last
split by
player
Asena.
standing.
Traded out by Mike instantly. Mike claims 40. It's his. And, you know, Wolf in
Three
a 1v4.
people
The
holding
time
back.
clicking. He can't even take one.
And
I
that
said the
puts
time
Senk
clicking.
on the 32. Mike on the 40, Senk on the 30.
Switching sides.
The
Overtime.
V30's on a 40 right now. It couldn't be any closer for any teams. This is the deadlock and it needs to be broken by either team, you know. One of the teams need to win on defense and, you know, it's very hard to tell which is gonna claim that, especially with the comps being the same. And yeah, calls being as spectacular as each other.
Looks like Aim Lab is 3 do want to go for this little mid default here with the Waffle posted up outside A main.
The main problem with this mid default for Risley Bears, I think, is they just peak out of sync with each other. Swag, he
Swag
misses
with
his
the
bullet.
glass cannon
Big,
and miss.
big bullet to miss. And he claims his life.
Careful.
Another fight. Mike takes 1 on Tube, you know, claims Woeful. That's revenge for the earlier fight that was very similar. 4v4 now. And they're regrouping back on outside B, which has a nice setup, little setup by Tino. Yeah, Tino.
Looks like a wallbang setup actually.
Catches 1. Doesn't claim
Gets
a full
Beckett
kill,
down
but
to half
some nice
HP.
chip damage. She claims Saina's life.
Spike down.
Doesn't go
B.
for the recon break. He is spammed out.
One
But,
enemy
you know,
remaining.
eventually killed. Faye gets 2. It's a defense 1 by Risley Bears. Big. This could do wonders for their mental coming into the next attacking half.
Now
Switching
let's see if
sides.
Grizzly Bears can
Match
close this
point.
out and make the 40 by Mike worth it.
Yeah, Mike dropping 40 and winning an overtime like this, it would do wonders to his mentality. His brain would be spectacularly, you know, advanced coming into the second map. you know, and it'll be very tilting as well, you know. Even if they do lose this, it'll be very tilting for not just Mike, but all 10 players in the lobby for whoever loses.
For sure.
You know,
Getting this
time.
far and not being able to close it out.
The game is setting on to be as long as an hour right now. Swag looking for his entry kill.
And he catches
Wow,
it
with
onto
Utin
Vic.
again. This is the third time in the last 4 rounds where they
Spike
just catch him
planted.
with Utin in his hands. Beckett claims one back, you know, he is fighting. He still wants to be in this. It's a 4v4 post plan.
Here.
Mike really wants to close this out. And, you know, it's looking like a deadlock now. They're looking for someone to
Tag.
split. She's tagged. He takes out her. She's not spammed by Woeful though. What is he doing not spamming her? Fireshuan does play her life. It's 3v3 now. Now they're trying to spam.
Player standing.
Zegna, it's just 1v3. Can he save it? He takes 2.
But Tino
enough.
closes out the map. What a map.
41 by Mike. And
A
it was not
great
in
round for
vain.
Tino there. I have a feeling Wholesome Beckett is not going to be so wholesome after that map.
Big map. What a thriller there. Mike and Seg on the top, pioneering the overtimes in this BCT.
Has to be a great feeling for Grizzly Bears in that game right there.
They're really gonna spam the general chat in both to call the basketball videos after this one. They are the dynamic duo after that map, and I hope
It would not
they
surprise me.
really transfer this huge win into their next one. This map it did last an hour and 6 minutes. I am knackered. I don't know about you, Dapper, but I'm tired of talking.
I am also tired, which is why I think we will be going into a small break now, letting the players have a little 15-minute break and letting us go get some water and such. We will be back in 15. Do not go anywhere.
Do not go anywhere indeed. Thanks for hanging on to us with this long match, and sure, we'll be back with an even better map too. See you.
watching the ocean with you. Baby up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our clouds when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Cause you got me holding. And I'll be running, possessed by a low, low voodoo. Fired up like a wolf on a full moon. And we're stuck in a la la land. The tides will turn without us. And I'll be killing time like I might be a cartoon. Take it in real life like haiku. I know we got the good vibes when pieces fall right into place. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Cause you got me holding. Play me like a bass guitar. Simmer down and mess me up. Tripping like I'm Jimmy at Woodstock. Drive me around in your red Ford. Shivers down my spinal cord. Cause you got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it.
Here we go again. Trying hard, but you wanna be my friend. Ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. Here we go again. Call my bluff, I'ma be here till the end. I'm the one you ride, I'm the one you ride to. If you don't wanna change, ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. If you don't wanna change, I can help you out. 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 Here we go again. Time is up and I'm calling up my friends. Ain't no wonder why, ain't no one to ride to. Here we go again. Call me up and you wanna be my friend. I'm the one you ride, I'm the one you ride to. If you don't wanna change, ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. If you don't wanna change, I can help you out. 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 Look, if you don't wanna change, ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. If you don't wanna change, I can help you out. 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 I can help you out.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus. I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus. I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head.
Wait, so can anyone hear our voice right now if I speak? RG. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares through. I used to go with you through.
It looks like we are about to go into a map 2 on Haven now, where Grizzly Bears are starting on the attacking side.
Wait, shit, we're starting?
I think so.
Sorry guys, please report this cast of sabotage. Exorbitance is trolling.
So we are going into the map 2 Haven, where Grizzly Bears start attacking and Imlab is rear on defense.
I'm betting 10 points on Grizzly Bears to win this, so they better not throw my 10 channel points away.
I'm saving my channel points so I can time you out over and over and over again.
I'm casting the rest of this tournament, so I don't think that's
You act
possible.
as if there's never gonna be another one.
Oh shit. I mean, if someone's bothered to organize the next one, yeah, maybe.
We are now going into Agent Select where we do see a raise pick from Beckett.
Damn, he's taking notes from my book. I like it. There needs to be a fade though, I think, to have any impact with that raise on defense. Get me?
Fire Shrine on the Killjoy. Swag keeping the jet pick as he did on the last map.
The
Sync
Mike
switching
Omen
to the
Haven. We've been seeing this since the beginning of Boats to Call. Do you get me? Yeah, back in the day, I used to go Sky, used to pop flash out with smokes. We used to be the dynamic duo. Senka's taking that spot, and of course, doing a much better job at it than me.
He don't know you though, bro.
He doesn't know me anymore, little bro. Sayna, please go Sky. Sayna, do it for me. Do it for me.
He's just gonna keep hovering over different agents.
He needs to go flashes, I think. I don't know. The Solva instead of a fade, comboing that with a raise. I mean, the sucks will be fine, but yeah.
He does
And he
go
locks
for
in
the
the
chamber
chamber.
comfort pick.
Oof. I like that. The chamber is a very nice pick on Haven. The double centered one as well for the defense. They're looking to
Very
get
good
many
pick,
rounds.
but they are lacking the flashes that Grizzly Bears have. Could make attacking for them a little bit of a hindrance.
Yeah, they're looking to get a lot of defense rounds, I think, with this comp. You know, I don't like that there's no fade combo to the raise, but it's fine, honestly. If Beckett can do some really crucial stuff individually, I don't think that'll be a big problem for them.
The Suck nade would also work quite well, to be fair. It's like, you don't really need a fade when you have the Astro Suck, in my opinion. If you're using it for a fade raise combo.
Most fade raise combos is because of the damage, the decay on the Caesar. So
Yeah,
yeah, the
that's
suck
fair.
will have like a similar impact, but it will do more chip damage than actual, traps and kills.
Placing alarm bot.
Yeah, I get it.
So yeah,
Typhon is going to put the alarm bot in garage.
Placing
It sounds like he
grenade.
wants to go for a garage setup to start with. He's going to put his turret on B, it looks like.
Placing sentry.
I like that. Going for the safe B approach, Mike doesn't really like the B site here. He would use it as a connector, which I think is
Placing
fair.
swarm grenade.
But, using it as a site with this comp would be really nice with the breach and killjoy combo.
Placing swarm grenade.
And yeah, they're needing towards an A hit here, which has two good defense players, Vic and Sayna, nice combo to hold A. You might need to, I think Vic's gonna insta-rotate after he recons though.
Nothing too special that's gonna start on this pistol run. You normally see a team hovering towards A at the start. I do wonder if Sayna will get one and be able to back out here. Oh, we are on the P10. Never mind.
It's a P5. Yeah, gotta correct every little mistake that you do because, I can't be EXO without correcting some pointless.
Not sure if you guys in chat can hear that, but it seems to be a lot of barking in the background, so I apologize for that.
I'm barking in the village, as they say. EXO good.
Vic speaking facts in the chat.
Alright, let's send it.
Like Sayna going to go for the aggressive Suez P straight away.
Out of charges.
Game
But he
kicking off.
does not have any headhunter bullets. Looks like he wants to do it just with a
Ghost,
just
and
with a
he
ghost
takes
and
one, he
yeah.
pops. Swag. I'm gonna
Swag
kill
does go
myself.
around at the start of the round. And he does have his
Suicidal
TP
caster.
set up for a good position for the rest of the round.
But Beckett's rotation here, I don't know if it's necessary, but yeah.
But we do have the Killjoy watching both B and Garage, so I think it's not too big of an issue here, especially with the Astra playing on C.
Yeah, I agree with that. Actually, it's a nice Waffle. You can rely on him not just to lurk, but to be a nice anchor, a reliable one, just like Link. You get me? Big
I
up,
think
my boy Trav.
now you're just waffling. Fire does see Senk outside of B and decides to play safe and wait for his team to come with him.
And making those outside of B. There's 40 seconds left on the clock. Now they need to commit to a site sooner or later. And now they commit to the garage push. Mike trying to the entry for Beckett takes another life.
Remaining.
It's a grind out here for the defenders. I think is left in a 1v5, you know, and we've seen him do this. But it'll take a miracle. Beckett with the jiggle peek, you know, he's not committing too much towards the fight. There's 10 seconds left. This is looking impossible for
10 seconds left.
Senk. Goes for the second kill, and now he needs to die.
He has to die.
Beckett takes him. A
Good
really
kill from
dominant
Beckett.
first round out of here for the defenders.
Is everyone's tech still working? Double check it,
Beckett
please.
and Senk on equal ground when it comes to the OOBs. And they could have these quite soon, depending on how this round goes.
Yeah, we know Beckett with that showstopper. You know, he does it for the fear more than the kills. I'm not sure if that's by choice, but yeah.
Another P10. Looks like Faye has disconnected.
They're taking shifts to disconnect. You know, quote unquote disconnect. Maybe Mike's just yelling at them to fix up.
Oh, the DDoS has come through. Made us spitting facts in the party chat.
Right there.
EXO doing a little bit of instigating, which is what he normally does.
Yeah, by actually doing it in a creative way, not like these clones and boaster calls. Shout out to all the clones that instigate in the same way. You ain't like me, you ain't as quirky and different as me.
Sorry about the box in the background.
Yeah, you ain't as quirky and different as me, guys. Get salty, get real.
We do need to put the dog on a leash. Soon.
Guess what? He said that BCT won. No, wait, no, in the beginning of this BCT, and guess what? That landed us casting, bro.
Well, here casting because you were too tilted to say anything on map 2. But go off.
That is fair. That is fair. I spent the whole of map 2 in spawn because of their crazy rotations. I don't know what the attackers were doing in that map, but yeah. Me and Fish were just stuck in spawn. Yeah, left the others helpless. And now the match is starting again. Looking like a eco for Grizzly Bears.
Again, stick with this. Not too
ambitious.
Sure about it. Landed
Flash one takes 2.
Spike
Faye
down, B.
looks backside, takes 2 with the classic.
Last player standing.
Instantly traded out. Now Mike behind Beckett.
March Vic reads it even though Beckett just walks past him, and yeah, there it is. It's good damage, and Mike, you know he's calling good crack on the shields. And interesting right clicks from Faye there. The
They
word
do get
.exe.
2, but Beckett does have a ghost to drop for them. And Sena looks like he's gonna opt for the headhunter bullets, which gives everyone a decent weapon for this bonus.
Yeah, when Sena has that headhunter, it ain't just the sheriff, a faster sheriff, it's a whole vandal for him. You know, we've seen his 3Ks.
Well, actually, the headhunter does not shoot as fast as the vandal, so you're wrong.
You're getting muted. Can we have a server mute here, Kenny, if you're watching?
Swag is already on site and Victor's not aware. And
Where is Vic looking, you know? Don't know what he's cooking, but yeah. Mopping the floor there. And it's a clean side case, you know. The 4 of the other players on AIF.
Does get caught out with his headhunter bullet, doing a little bit of a reaction cosplay.
Big ops reaction. Personally, I wouldn't leave with Kenny. I'd just leave the Tony if I was him. You
One
know.
enemy remaining.
A
He's a
nice
stronger man
peek
than I am.
from
3k.
Beckett.
Oh,
Clean
what
up
a
from
tap!
Seng.
Damn, sank back with that word.exe. The 15-minute break did not halt his momentum whatsoever.
Senk has the confidence and he's ready to destroy.
Yeah, we know Sank, you know. If he gets that momentum, it's very hard to crash it. But when you do crash it, it's gonna be vital for winning, and that's what they're looking for. That's what Sane's team is looking for. They're looking to crash some momentum from the last map, you know.
Teleport's ready.
Because lasting in an overtime for an hour match and then winning does wonders to your mental.
Sena does pull up the operator, but it looks like this team is posted up outside A once again.
Yeah, they're opting for the retake here, you know. They
It
could
does get a And it looks
flag
like
here,
they're just gonna
enabling the
fall
dash
off
too early.
site and play a full retake.
Blocking sight.
There it is, spike down, and they even have a breach ult for the post plant due to Senk's earlier
Here.
kills. Faye
Insane
opting to play in the
fault.
site alone, you know, she wants to do a bit of a suicide mission, holding Sena with the, up on the retake.
They does
Can't seem
manage
to
to
find
get
one, the recon full under the utility, and there it is, the beginning first blood for this retake.
looks like
And a big they don't. Sena though, he takes one.
One enemy
do
remaining.
not get
And here it's a
Last
big
player
post plant, the
standing.
meat grinder, Vic in a 1v3, now turned into a 1v1, but Mike, he keeps it going.
the Rolling
2-2.
Thunder, huge from Senk there.
Yeah, his kills went huge into that. Oh,
Looks like they do also have the jet on the knives to go for when they need to eco. And Beckett does have that Raze ultimate. Let's hope he knows how to use his satchels this time.
hopefully he's been getting coached by Sena for that one.
No more miss input excuse this time. Sena going for a quick peek outside garage, doesn't find anything, so he will get out of garage and go towards the entrance of C site where Grizzly Bears are already on.
Oh my god.
Look
Come
at
here.
that smoke bang quick kill onto Vic.
Back in the chat.
Careful.
First bullet into Vic's head.
Like they're not aware about
Sena.
Sena being backside and he gets one.
Yeah, he gets one. Beckett with a second. It's a 4v2, 4v3 now on the retake. You know, all the defending. Wolfo even gets a third. Tino and Faye.
One enemy
The fate of the
remaining.
round in their hands. And it's looking like a thrifty.
A great round from Sena and the rest of his team.
Thrifty.
A great eco from them too.
Very nice positioning there by Sena's team. You know, Wolfo's kill, especially on the garage lurker, was huge. And that makes them 3-2. I'm pretty sure Mike's team still has money. Oh no, they're opting for a half buy here. You know,
They
the Blade
do
Storm
have
as
the
well.
Blade Storm online, so this round could go in their favor.
Yeah,
If Swag
Placing
shows up and
sentry.
hits those knives.
I really think Swag should be able to buy Sync here. And yeah, perfect. That's exactly what he does, and he's opting to use the Blade Storm. It's a full buy here with the Blade Storm. And this should be a big
out of my
round
way.
for Mike's team.
Again, Vic using this dart that I'm not too sure about. It's really easily idle. Lands in the corner of a lobby.
So all of shot cleared now. And it's a full sack take. Don't catch Vic. Big right click.
Does find the kill onto Vic there.
And they're not aware by Mike being here too, but he's opting to jiggle first and leaving Swag there alone. Poor
Beckett with
hole.
a nice swing onto Swag there.
Poor crosshair placement by there.
Last player
It's
standing.
almost a Rosa ult, and yeah, it is a Rosa ult. He ults himself.
Standing ahead.
I'm
He
not
holds-
sure if Beckett's hit a single
Nice.
a single Razor this entire time.
One tag, but it's not enough. And yeah, she gives up. She really needs to save her weapon here. Tino does. Nah, that won't happen. Economy in shambles, as they say. for Mike's
Good
team.
damage onto Beckett, but I don't think it was worth the ultimate there.
Yeah, I didn't even think it put a fear factor because Tino was already backed off to use it all.
Looks like a eco from Grizzly Bears coming through where they do have one Stinger, Spectre, 2 Sheriffs and a Frenzy. Saying reinvesting on the Operator too.
Scanning ahead.
Classic long lineup by Faye. Managed to tag both site holders.
Looks like the attackers are grouping up outside of Garage right now. But there is no util to stop them except Seno will get the pick on the sink. And he'll reposition towards Garage now.
Yeah, and I don't
Swag
think he
could get the
expects
timing on
Swag
time,
to
and
be
he
up this
does.
close. Takes one and now he's looking to get more. He's hungry for it. He has the op now. But he's deciding to play a little bit more careful now that he has a
The team
holding
does
weapon.
not destroy the dart for him though.
Placing sentry.
Swag down to 49 HP right now.
Yeah, sitting in garage like that is not really healthy for that attacking team. But what else could they do with the weapon?
30
He
seconds
really
left.
needs a pick here. I think that's what he's waiting for. And if not, I think he might just go and save that Operator.
I think a call here to run A with Tino and Faye is very smart now. They heard it. Steps. What catches one
Good
lacking.
pick from Swag.
Runs back. And it's a 3v3 now. Attackers with also a Killjoy ult that they might choose to invest.
You should run.
And she
Good
does.
and really nice dart from Vic there.
Good investment. Big
Beckett
kill
is
by
not
Faye.
expecting the push from Faye.
We're looking like it's creeping up to another.
Last player standing.
2 really nice kills from Morphle there.
Vict is now has the responsibility of protecting.
Tino was
Morphle.
not expecting Vic to be there trying to protect Morphle from getting killed.
Yeah. Oh wait, Tino's
they-
Killjoy. Shit.
They do retrieve the Operator for Sena too, which is huge.
Yeah, huge retrieval there, and yeah,
We
it
are
got
above
close,
this.
but
We are
know.
above this.
a bit of ambition there from the attackers to take fights that they shouldn't really need to take.
I should play some Astral Stars in this reality.
Morphle really wants that 3rd BCT win.
Yeah, and defenders here running away with a lead, but now this should be the round to decide if they really get away with
Feels like we've won. That's not teleports ready.
some robbery.
In a really comfortable position right now.
Staying a bit late on the shot there. Recon finds him out. He is forced to reposition a second time.
Bashford just jailing the angle on B right now, making sure he does not get caught by timing by someone just holding the angle.
Yeah, he's gonna be
Looks like
playing off
he's-
the chamber bot.
Yeah, he's just going to be playing off that trip from Jimbo. But Sena wants to get aggressive here.
Big kill
And
by
he
my
gets
Sync.
caught by Sync. And a good decision to back off after getting that kill. on
Meanwhile, they take control of A. Very good. And Mike, he catches Fireshine lacking. Also catches Vic lacking.
One enemy
All of them for
remaining.
Mike. He takes 3. And Wofu left in a 1v5. Pretty big duty to fill here. And yeah, I don't think he will. I think he will go for 1 or 2 exits. But yeah, this isn't looking too nice for him. Maybe if he catches Mike on the right peak timing here.
He does have the money, so he could always just try. Even if it doesn't work out in his favor, he gets a few kills.
Mike turns around just in time. Wofu takes that fight, pops him. And that's all he thinks he's good to do.
But he
Retrieves
will
the
go and
op.
just
Which is
take
big.
the offense.
A nice attacking round, you know, you could see that Senk had a big effect, killing Sena there, you know,
Huge
dismantling the
round
team
for
structure.
Grizzly Bears too. Was a round they kind of needed to get back into the game, get their momentum going.
Yeah, I agree, that's a round they needed to win, and, you know, they didn't disappoint.
Though AimLab is free do have 4 ults going into this round now.
Yeah, they will be
Probably-
opting for a third retake somewhere on the map, 100%. And I think that'll be C, you know, with Beckett stepping out early if they do decide to go there. And the attackers are really opting for that site. They really need to be
Going
careful.
for the mid operator aggression, which I really like to see. I think is needed on this map. Beckett does just fall off and let them have sight now.
The big fight here between Mike and Sena, and Sena on scopes at the wrong time. Just 2 rounds in a row. Must be tilting for him. Mike with a big first blood.
Spike planted.
Victor catches Tino.
Not ready.
And it's a 4v4. Woeful, another kid on the lurker. And the Killjoy ult comes in.
It's back to the advantage for AimLab is free now.
Yeah, but they do have a rolling thunder. And I don't think...
Off your feet!
Yeah, it's big, it's big. It might be too late. And no, it isn't. It couldn't stick it. It's half, though.
Revealing area.
Victor will
Victor
drop.
on 1 HP, Victor on 1 HP, and they do take it. It's a meat grinder. Faye and Swag just sweeping the entire team. Big round from them. It's 5-4.
A great post plant. Despite the Astro Wall, they still managed to get it done.
Managed to get it done indeed. Big round for them to take. And the economy for the defenders. Saying that could force another up, but you know, it would really be ambitious if he just went for it.
Does have the chamber ult though.
That is fair. That's fair. I think it's better for him to use that instead of just using his money though.
That is a really valid.
Flash out!
Saying a leg sink.
Does catch the leg shot.
Takes
But he
Mike though.
catches Mike.
The silence from Sane is up. It's not quiet any
They
longer.
will get caught here, but
Last player
she
standing.
manages to survive a little longer.
I'm not sure what the attackers were doing there, you know, they should have just commit to a site together. Instead they were all over the place, all around the map, you know.
For sure, I think the op put too much pressure onto them. But it looks like Swag is going to force up an operator as well of his own. Oh no,
Yeah.
he goes back to the Vandal now.
Yeah, he can't hit us with that, especially with the breach and the
They know
omen.
with a little bit of reaction slender.
Out of charges.
He says, and I quote, more headhunter kills than reaction in the entire BCT.
And I don't even think he got a headhunter kill, so... That's oh wait, no, he did get 1 on the eco. Yeah, that's a buried point. And he is posted up A long. It's a death trap for any contestants there. Pushes
Good
up
to see
methodically
Senna
there.
still keeping the game lighthearted despite that map 1 loss. His mental is still
Yeah, it's a very nice coping method that Sena uses, you know. I'm not trying to flame him, but
That's not what I was getting at, but sure.
No, but it's what Sena does. It's nice to see that he just always takes the time to joke, even if you can tell that he's annoyed.
Yeah,
which,
for sure.
which I can't tell right now, of course, but it's just what he does, and I like it from him. I respect it from him. Something that I can't do. I mean, even when I'm not even tilted, bro. Interesting push here. Sena takes 1 on the lurk, grabs a second with the headhunter. Fire Shrine catches
Spike
Tino
down.
running onto the side
Last
blindly.
player
Fire Shrine with a
standing.
crouch swing. Amazing.
Unfortunately, Mike and Swag could not hit that bullet.
A very nice satchel from Beckett there. It's a 7-4 half. Oh wait, no.
Last
7-4
round in
half.
the half.
Shoot me.
So far.
I have
Yeah,
extra
so
money if
far.
You
anyone
could have
needs.
saved yourself by saying so far.
Yeah, but do I look like I'm the guy that wants to save myself?
Looks
silence.
like Beckett will also force up a second operator.
They did this to us in scrims, by the way. Oh wait, no. They just
Leaking
swapped
strats,
operator.
stop.
They are so dead.
Get out of my way!
Looks like them to run into the Senna is not able to hit the shot, but Vic gets it onto Swag for him.
Yeah, it's a nice play
Spike
from Sena
planted.
there. It's a 5v4 coming into the retake, and we know they didn't do best with their advantages, but they do have the Tino ult online and no flanks from the defenders.
I really think Grizzly Bears should be taking more side space in this post plan.
Big kills from the defense coming in. and it's a 5v2.
Should be an easy defuse, but Mike is coming in on the flank now.
One enemy remaining.
But he gets
Got
caught
their
by
back. Yeah. Oh, Beckett with another buzzer, but yeah, he needed to ult there because it was the last round.
Switching sides.
Sena with another headhunter kill.
Dominant half by the defenders there, especially on a what seems to be an attack-sided map.
For
You
sure,
know?
really, really nice defense.
Astral
They had a
Plane
few
plays
rounds where
upstairs
they
in the Astral Plane
got
room.
caught, where Sena got
Sure.
caught with his operator out and no scope. But
Yeah, I think he
when he
recovers from
starts
that
playing
pretty
more
well.
disciplined, he starts recovering from that a lot better.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. And you know, it was a good defense half, but you know, it's gonna be hard to just hold on to this lead, this dominant lead with no flashes. You know,
That's a good
that
spot.
second initiate on this map is sometimes very huge, and they just opted to not have that in the double sentinel instead. So I want to see
knows?
what aggressive plays Sena's up to.
Maybe they're cooking something we don't know about.
They know something we don't.
Sena is going to try and catch someone out on B site, and it's a little duel between Mike and Sena, but Mike back.
One less.
And he does catch Sena.
Faye takes one, but the trade is there. 4v2 now.
One enemy remaining.
There
Faye
it
does
is.
lose her sheriff,
Dominant pistol.
and it's Tino left in a 1v4.
Spike planted.
It's a lot to ask, you know, especially from a 300 ping player, but we gotta see what she has to offer, right? And now she pulls out the turret mid-fight. They're going for the knife. Welcome to Brixton, baby. And Sena wins that fight again.
Sena 2, Tino 0.
And he types that as well.
It seems these strangers want me dead. Eh bien, they're not so first.
A quick force coming through here from Aimlab is free after winning that pistol, and it looks like Grizzly Bears are going to force up some stingers here.
A gift. That works.
I'd love to see what these stingers offer to this round. I love this buy from them personally.
Yeah, me too. In this position, you definitely do need to force off a bit. You know, Sena, you know, caught into the B side, but he backs off greatly. And the defenders don't seem to guess that, you know. They think their whole team is hiding there, you know, with the reinforcements that are coming in from Senk and Tino. But they go
sure.
towards the C side that is free right now.
It does get smoked, and not having flashes really makes walking out of this smoke a lot
Mike with
harder.
one flashes, so he denies the trade. Tries to run and gun for the second, but no. Faye tries to
Do go
support
for
him.
the 2 for 1 though.
He gets top two.
Sena
One
with a
enemy
timing
remaining.
behind him.
Yeah, other than that Mike kill, the anti-eco really
Spike planted.
looking solid for Aim Labs is free. So I'm looking for an exit or two. Gonna search for a key, an answer to get back into this game. They can't seem to find anything. Catches Sena
does
jumping in
find
his spawn. You know, a bit of overheating that you don't like to see, you know.
He does a little bit of
A bit of tomfoolery, as they like to say, and yeah, not too bad of damage done by Mike's team, but you know,
but they did force into that round, so
yeah,
it's
both teams on
honestly
bonus
okay for
weapons,
Sena.
but you know, the worst bonus weapons on the defending
Looks
team
like
here.
Senka is going to force up with Vandal though.
And this could turn out huge, you know, if he has one of those rounds. You know, he
Honestly,
could go with the hero rifles.
I'm really looking for an Aim Labs free or win on this map, so we can see a map 3 going into this.
Yeah, we've had like 4 BO3 so far, and all of them have been 2-0s. I'm just not a fan of that.
Me neither. Maybe this could be up.
Yeah, bind will be interesting. The first bind of the BCT.
Let's see if they do check Tino in this corner. She does
Oh,
molly
no.
herself though.
Why does she reveal herself? She just stays in that corner. She didn't molly herself, but it was like there was still a hole in the corner, right?
No, there was no hole, but she wouldn't have died to it.
Next.
Saying a nice pick off a rotating Faye. It's 5v3, looking very dire indeed for the defenders. Mike noticing that they're executing C, waiting for that look, which is definitely coming from Sena.
Will Sena expect the position of Mike? But he hears the drop and knows
Spike
that he's
planted.
no longer
Mike with a big swing, gets traded out instantly
there. The
though.
team
One
flash
enemy
screws over
remaining.
Mike so hard.
Beckett takes 3, looking for his 4th, lowers elbow, and nah, he gets the 4K. Beckett, big round indeed. 11.
The team flash onto Mike. That was so unfortunate. Just seems like a little bit of a miscommunication there.
Yeah, it feels like the communication is slowly broken apart in Mike's team. This is what I feared from Mike's team coming into this tournament, you know. Once they lose a few rounds in a row, you know, they just start to lose that ability to speak up, you get me? Yeah, and with most teams that is the case, but, you know, people really need to work on that, you know. They need to keep up the same energy.
Yeah, for sure.
Because a shift in energy is a shift in... It's, you know, admitting to failure, you know? And Mike gets caught lacking. Don't know what he's doing there, solo, pushing down long. Beckett takes 2, capitalizes on that first pick. And they indeed have the side. Ow.
A win on this round does mean match point, but AimLab is free as well.
And yeah, I don't think Swag...
Looks like
you know they can do much about it. They would probably want to look for exits. All 4 players tilting towards long, which is a very smart decision, I think, with this comp. You know,
they
with
do have a really good post plan. Looks like
Yeah.
Waffle wants to go for the kill. He's jiggling around.
Last player
Beckett
standing.
gets it.
Questionable smoke there from Swag. Tina gets revealed on site. Beckett with a repeated 4K, this time on an actual buy round. He isn't
Two
just an
4Ks.
eco
Match
cobra.
point.
In a row. Beckett is putting in the work.
And yeah, they're Sena and Beckett now.
22,
prove-
10, 20, and 7.
Yeah, they're trying to be the dynamic duo. I don't think they're on that level yet, but we'll see in map 3.
They think they're
Placing
them.
alarm bot. Placing swarm grenade.
Now it's time, match point. It's clear that
You want to play?
Sena's team is
Let's
hungry for
play.
this.
Placing
For
sentry.
sure, it looks like Faye is aware that Sin is probably here and does not want to peek him. Does not want to peek his up here.
Mike with
Mike.
the first pick.
A huge
Interesting.
pick with the fire shot, and Mike knows he has to get aggressive if there's any more hope into this game.
Beckett does a nice trade onto it. It's a 4v4 now. Sena catches Tino lacking. I don't know why she's playing in front of a turret, but, you know. It's a
And a quick kill.
tilted look.
One enemy
He
remaining.
pushes. He does not care if she tries to drone.
Mike with the instant disconnect, he thinks it's
Spike
over.
planted.
He thinks this map is over. I think he might be want to reset in his game. Swag with a classic. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, bruv, as they say. And it's a classic versus a Vandal. He tries to run to the gun, but Beckett sees it, tries to knife. You know, Swag could do some dirty damage here and just pull out his gun. And yeah, all 4 of them wanting to knife. Wolful has a gun out in case he tries anything. I appreciate that. And yeah, Beckett with
Beckett misses that.
Beckett, how do you miss that?
Attackers win.
One end to the second map, and for the first time in this BCT, we're going to map 3.
That was a great performance on Haven from AimLab is free. They played so well on that map. They really knew how to take their space effectively. They knew how to punish aggression. They knew how to be aggressive.
Yeah, I completely agree with all of that, you know, and you know, I stand corrected. They went for a flawless attacking half. I'm not sure if that was because of Mike's mentality as a team going into that half, or, you know, Sena's. But yeah, AimLabs is free did prove me wrong on that second half by just keeping it clean. 13-4, big win. And, you know, I'm wondering what Mike can do mentally to get back into this series, you know. He had a tough loss before, and I think if he can recover from that loss, he can definitely recover from this one. You get me?
For sure, for sure. And I guess we'll find out what he's got cooking for the next map after we take a short 10-minute break for the players to reset, get hydrated, etc. So we will see you in 10 minutes.
Thank you very much, guys. See you in 10 minutes.
Like the cool blue light. 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 Like the cool blue light.
It looks like we are going into a third map now. We have Grizzly Bears on attack once again, and the defenders are aim lab is free. We are just getting everyone to say they're ready before we head into agent select.
Yeah, and I'm really curious to see what the agents picked here are. You know, we had a few surprises on Haven, but you know,
I do
Bind
think
is
we'll
the
get.
more diverse
I,
map, in my
I
opinion.
really do think we'll get double controller from at least one of the teams, and I'm thinking it's aim lab is free, knowing Fireshine plays Viper.
Yeah, and Wolf's Brim, you know. The big batty Brim, that's what we say in the end. I'm sorry, I'm saying that again.
Please don't ever say that again.
My bad.
You're bad indeed. Looks like we are about to go into agent select now that both teams have said they are ready.
Oh, very interesting. This agent select. And straight from the bat, we have a Saina Insta-Lock Viper.
The insta-lock Viper, he's
I love
confident on
it.
that.
He remembers the 40 bomb in the custom. If anyone was there, please big up in chat.
Fireshine
Absolutely
on the
fighting.
Killjoy, nothing too surprising.
Big opting for the fade and the raise, something we missed on Haven, something I wanted on Haven. I would have really 13-0'd them, to be honest, but yeah.
They are missing out on the flashes, but they do have 2 dogs, which I think may make up for both flashes being missing.
Yeah, they're opting for a defense-sided team again, you know. I think getting that early advantage, it just really puts a barricade in Mike's
Sure,
way.
both teams are missing the flashes, but it looks like Grizzly Bears do not want an initiator on this map.
The Think Chamber, I'd like to see it, you know. He's trying to regain the confidence that was lost on the second map. And, you know, all
It
for
looks
it.
like they're just going for comfort picks right now.
Triple Sentinel. It's a nice comfort, you know. They're gonna go for low
Select your
default,
agent.
which is gonna piss me off, but you know, I'm not in game, so it's...
This isn't your game, XL.
Yeah, they're gonna go for slow defaults, bro. They're gonna spend chicken coop defaults, bro. Mike's already there, bro.
The BCT 3, 24 hours a day practicing lineups and VOD reviewing.
Yeah, I love
I think
that.
we can all name that certain someone.
But he was hungry for the win, you know. I don't
He
blame him.
was.
And now we have different people for the win. You know, 2 very good teams fighting to get that grand finals against Pretty and Pink, showing dominance in every map, but their loss against the closest team in the groups.
On the line right now.
Yeah, very much on the line. And we load into the map. I'm actually putting my game in high settings so I can see this shit in 4K. Yeah, me.
Placing alarm bot.
Attacking team opting to go towards the B side of things, where we have the double smokes of Woeful and Thana. You know, very good read from you, Dapper, there. I'm very impressed
Swarm grenade.
that you read that. And yeah, both teams with a very defensive comp indeed, and I want to see what they can do, what they can offer on attack, especially from Mike's team.
Grenade.
We saw off with some skirmish in hookah. They just give them hookah for free. In it backside, it does some chip damage on Firefly. Raises out, I think, prematurely, but yeah, easy tap for Woeful there. And yeah, they just choose to hold, you know, first blood of the map on Woeful's hands. Yeah, Mike's slowly shifting back with Sena making big space. And yeah, they wouldn't expect him there. Sena catches him, looks for more, but then confirms that there's no one else there. Takes Mike off the round.
Get out of here.
Faye trying to entry herself. Doesn't work out too much. You know, and now it's a 5v2. Sank low in health. You know, Tino is reading this. Sena's pushing like this.
30 seconds
Yeah, he
left.
chooses to back off, you know, not take that 2v1 fight. And the heroes also come in and they both choose to TP to a single person on the A side. Woeful in this very generic corner, I feel like.
Right here.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, the defenders do sweep up. 4-man win on the pistol round.
Placing sentry.
And yeah, we do see some sarcasm from Mike in the chat. You know, after he's hit with some waffle BM.
Placing alarm bot.
I try and opting for the full hookah
Alarm bot out.
setup here.
Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade.
Very interesting to see how that will fare out, considering the attacking team is going towards an side with 3 bodies on it. Sena takes out Mike, alone skirmish in the towers. And I must be tilting for Mike, knowing he died by Sena's on twice. Sena takes 3,
Spike down
farming
A.
those ecos. You know, really aiming for that 40 bomb that I previously mentioned.
Last player
Sena takes
standing.
4 and hits them with the eco ace. Big round for Sena to sweep up. You know, you gotta make sure they don't have any chance of winning. They did take a weapon away. I don't think that will have too much impact on
You're really bringing me down here, man.
the economy here for the defending team. You know, I see a full buy here for Mike's team. You know, they really gotta win this one, in my opinion, to, you know, have a foothold at least into this half. And yeah, Sena's really denying them with his peaks so far. Very split out default now. Mike taking all of the A from himself, and now we'll see Sena shredding Tino and getting away with daylight robbery. No trades for Tino, which is a very questionable decision. And now they're edging their attention towards showers. They do find Mike there. Sena with the run and gun. 3 kills on Mike in a row. That has to be a tilter now. Mike just dies to Sena's hands 3 times. Sena gets 3. He's really not allowing them to have any info here.
So close.
Senk with a nice tap. Yeah, Tino is right. Sena is turning up for his goal. But you know, she's really got to focus on this match.
I had a little bit of an internet issue, but I am back now.
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
So it is a 3v2 retake for
One enemy remaining.
Zayna with 4, looking for his second ace in a row. Has no problem finding it. 2 aces in a row for Zayna. Have you ever seen someone like this? I don't believe you have.
You got an ace last round?
Yeah, eco ace last round, and now he got a 1 on bonus.
He is
You wanted
simply
a
just
villain? I
better.
gave you a villain.
You sure have given us a villain, Zayna. And to Mike, the one you killed 3 rounds in a row.
Zayna on the Viper is just different. Awful speaking facts, he is doing it for her.
Yeah, we really need to get an interview with Zayna here. Win or loss, it doesn't matter. Looking like a win now with his mental, looking unstoppable. You know, it's a very hard thing to do when you are aiming to crash Zayna's momentum. I think Mike's gonna be very
We do have to keep in mind though that this can be seen as quite a defensive sided map, so
yeah, I
even
totally
just
agree.
4 rounds for Grizzly Bears could go huge.
Yeah, double slash does not work out. Zayna gets another kill, you know, but nah, he's popped through the smoke. Momentum for this round out of it. 4v4 now. I think tries to do so much with his hero rifle. Vic tries to get
Last
3.
player standing.
Oscar coming up huge. He's trying to motivate. He's trying to his team back in this mentally, and he's
They
doing it very
really
well.
turned this round right back around. An
Right back
eco
around.
into a 3v1.
Yeah, the hero rifle doing wonders. And he's playing around with the pro.
A little
Oscar.
bit of BM.
He is not affected. He is not affected at all.
And the insta one tap.
Cold as ice. Oscar, the GOAT.
He really just said, nah, I'm not letting Zayna do that and get away with it.
Yeah, he personally said, personally, I ain't letting that disrespect get to me. And he just showed us that 4K. Beautiful round, beautiful hero rifle usage from St. Clair. And yeah, we gotta see how that, you know, motivates his team to get some rounds here. And as you mentioned, you know, defense side is key, defense side is comps. Defense is gonna be a big half for both teams to get rounds on. And it really depends on how much they get.
A half where they win would be ideal, but it's not expected on a map like this.
Then makes his way on the side. The double satchel comes a bit late. Zayna reads it and takes him down in a bit of a spray duel.
It's like saying he wants to come out of this smoke and
Big
duel,
kill.
and he wins the fight. And
What a
Waffle
swing.
is not
Spike
even able to
planted.
trade that.
The lockdown comes down at the hands of Faye. And now it's looking
Waffle
dire.
has to get offside.
Woeful, just bombarded with stress. And it's Vict.
Bring them down.
That is right now trying to make it away. Beckett with a beautiful satchel peek, making it a 2v2. Tino and Faye, what can you offer us?
Last player
Faye,
standing.
the beautiful peek, triple. Does she have the confidence to do it again? Does she have the confidence to dare peek into Beckett?
Yeah, all
She does
comes down
indeed,
to
and she does
Beckett.
it. Faye with a big 3K.
A great round for Grizzly Bears there.
Is everyone's tech still working?
Indeed,
Double
they're
check it,
showing
please.
up at different points. They're trying to motivate. They're trying to inspire the rest of their team to wake up a little. You know, it's not that easy coming back from a 13-4 loss. You know, and losing a bonus and just, you know, doing this stuff. So I have utmost respect for Faye and Senk. You know,
For sure, for sure. It seems like they're not letting the last map get to their heads at all.
yeah.
They're gonna keep playing how they were playing. They're gonna keep their game up, and hopefully they can bring the win home for themselves here.
Most definitely they will. And now it's looking more of a default slanted towards B here. You know,
With like Beckett just waiting for the alarm up before
it's a very
he drops out of hookah and gives up that space to the enemy team. But they're not going to take it. Instead,
Oh.
they're gonna take the spike towards A site now.
It's very smart how Woeful's just edging away from fights that he shouldn't really take, you know? That's one thing I really admired him as a player, you know? If he sees someone, he's just gonna jump in the fight straight away, which is very hard to say for players around his age.
Push.
A big ult
Looks like
coming
Beckett
up
could
here.
get caught.
Oh, the headshot only.
Does.
And it's a big entry with a big ult and nade combo from
And it
Mike
looks
and
like
Swag.
Swag
Spike
wants to
planted.
take space towards the enemy spawn right now.
Zayn's back on it with a lurking kill.
Fireshine unfortunately takes too long to check his corners and Mike catches him before he can do
Last
anything.
player
Mike
standing.
catches Zayna too. You can see Mike's woken up as well. They're awoken and it's Woeful in a 1v4. That's so hard. I don't know what we'll be able to do. Gets one. It's impossible. The peeking. It's so beautiful. The way they just peek off each other. It's art. It's orchestrated. It's amazing.
The target switching was not enough. He had to land those headshots if he wanted a chance to be in that round.
Right here.
Yeah, the way they played off each other was just immaculate there. You can tell.
You can tell the comms were 3-2-1 peak.
Yeah, it's something we should have tried.
I did tell you.
You did tell us.
Waffle's
Perfect
gonna
player.
sit
That's a
in
good spot.
hookah with that shot. Let's see if he can find any value with it.
He thinks he's fish. He thinks he's him. You know,
Toxins going
He is
And that-
Waffle, so
it is Woeful. You know, Woeful does pull out some magic moments. You know, talking about the clutches in the previous BCTs, the only one to win 2 BCTs in a row. Now, Fireshine takes one with a stinger. You know, I
He
think Swag's
does
game.
get something there, yeah.
You shouldn't really be aiming to satchel up close when you know the enemy's on an eco in this map.
Zayna does
Zayna
not
takes
want
one.
to play, but traded back by
Traded in
staying
the gap.
calm.
Fireshine picks up a gun, doesn't over peek, but Tino's there. She's hungry for the fight. It's a 4v2 now, and Fireshine, big kill by Mike there. It's his
Mike
round to
has
step
to
up.
push here. Mike has to push left.
Last player standing.
Tino tries to do it for him. He pulls out his knife. He's met in a 3v1. The killjoy has to be finished.
Great round from Fireshine there. 2 really huge picks.
Yeah, and that enabled his ult
Letting
to.
Lab is free to retake that site quite easily.
Oh no, you don't deserve my
Big. I don't know why the thrifty never popped up, but it should have, because the biggest kills there were, you know, coming from that stinger of Fireshrines.
For sure.
Now this is where the game gets really interesting. Both teams are on stable economy. No, not really stable, but you know, they have buy rounds. You get me? So
For
it's
sure.
really
It does
interesting.
look like Aim Lab is free is in a better place if they lose or win this round.
And that's stemming from the eco that they won. You know, winning the eco guarantees.
It really does wonders for you.
Yeah, for real.
It's like Sena wants to get aggressive in showers with this wall.
I have the spike.
I was about to compliment Fireshrine's Viper walls on ban, but I realized it's Sena doing them. So, you know, Fireshrine's walls are still shit. Hopefully he doesn't watch your VOD and hear me say that, but yeah. Your walls on
Sena
breeze weren't it, bro.
Ready.
Does get caught by Mike there. And that is the Viper wall down, meaning the only smokes left they have are Brim.
And Wolf was stuck far inside D, you know, you can't be smoking short and showers for them. They should find it really easy to pick a pick here, but the spike is kneeling towards B hit, and the defenders there are refusing to rotate.
Really good discipline from the defenders on the B side right now.
Yeah, but is it worth it though? Vic walls up unexpectedly. You know, tries to use it to his advantage, but Faye catches him and he drops. Mike with a big kill towards Fire. Vic with a random swing does not pay off at all. Mike with 3 so far.
Right,
What would
down
comes
to
in?
50 HP.
Yeah. I don't know if that was
30
worth it though,
seconds
'cause no
left.
one would play off it.
That is true. I guess they
Spike
were just
planted.
still in up for a little bit longer.
Yeah, Wolf with 1. It's a 2v4 retake.
Beckett does have a nade. If he nades Mike in, Mike is stuck.
Questionable satchels.
One enemy remaining.
Beckett hits his
Last
first
player
result of the
standing.
tournament.
And big. Oh, Beckett hits his O, and now it's Swag's turn to do Bob. Doesn't find anyone. And there! Wolf with a nice shot. A 2v4 retake from Wolf and Beckett. Big kills from both of them. And what a turnaround.
Does a really quick Beckett cosplay with the result there.
Yeah, I think top rounds for this map.
I cannot believe Beckett hit a result. What is this? He wants to win so bad.
He's hungry for it, you know, when he finally, the game's over when Beckett finally hits a Razor.
For
You know,
real, we might as well just FF at this point.
So real. And yeah, it's a tilter to throw a 4v2, Mike, especially getting all the kills of the round.
Yeah, for sure. I like this Viper wall. I think it's gonna allow Beckett to get a little bit aggressive here.
What I don't like though is this default. There's no way to trade most of these kills, you get me? I
There
really
you
like
go.
buying defaults when they're like 2-3 people together, you know?
For sure.
But I
Like,
think they could stand her ground alone on short now, especially if no one's peeking her.
I think she can take a lot of this A short space here, wait for her team to push in, and then keep lamps for her team. No
Beckett
trade
takes
onto
two.
Beckett, allowing him to get to them.
It takes 2 lives, it's a 4v2 now. 4v3 now with the res that isn't denied by Vic. Faye even takes one back, it's a 3v3 the round. But the snap will think it is back on track.
Beckett solo holding B, and it looks like that's where the team wants to go towards right now.
Yeah, Mike noticed that both Brimwatch and Fade were nearby, and it's a good call to go towards the site where
Looks like Beckett is aware, so he's going to get aggressive towards long and catch them off guard.
yeah, big kill for him there. It's 2, it's 3. He doesn't
30
back off
seconds left.
because I know he's looking for something here. Mike takes him down, and the
The
2 players have
satchel
already rotated.
unfortunately comes with 2 there.
Questionable. Oh,
One
he catches
enemy
him on the off angle, but he flicks back to him head. And nice from Mike there. It's a 2v. It's a 1v2 now for Woeful.
One enemy
Takes
remaining.
one. Nice shot from him.
Spike
Tim versus
planted.
Tino.
Some
She
nice
just needs to
damage
hit
by
these
Tino
body
here.
shots. Yeah, she just needs to hit these body shots. Catches him off guard on the angle. Woeful 1v2. You need to rely on him to win those, and he does indeed.
A really nice retake from Waffle in that 1v2 there. Really well played from Beckett too to get aggressive towards long. It's a shame the satchel was a little bit too late. Or else I think he would have got that kill onto Mike.
Yeah, it was really. He was really ambitious there to go for the ace, and I respect it honestly. He had enough impact in the round as it stood. He got 3. Really good work from him.
Placing sentry.
And now it's the attackers going towards a more lenient side.
This could potentially be
Placing alarm bot.
a angle where the attackers
swarm
have to
grenade.
save next round. If they lose this round, that is.
Vic swings. His confidence is so on it for some apparent reason, and he takes Mike down.
Dwight
You should
looking like
run.
he's having
Bring
some
them down.
really bad ping spikes right now. Going up to 1,700.
Yeah. Amazing ping here, you know. We know Tino's playing from Australia, but he's out here playing from outside the solar system. Insane.
Faye with the Killjoy ult in a position where he gets wall banged, unfortunately not providing any value with it. Swag once again. Looks like he is disconnected maybe.
Yeah, he's really struggling with his internet right now. You can see it in showers, but it doesn't affect the rest of the team that just want to get the round over and done with so they can hit the P10.
For sure.
3 of them just charge towards the B side, held by a juicy hold. Sen gets 1, but it's straight by
30
Beckett and
seconds
even
left.
hits with an
Last
extra.
player standing.
Vic takes swag in showers, and it's Tino left in a very, very,
Very difficult
strangled
position.
position. Yeah.
She's left in the 1v4 and it looks like she wants to take the TP. No, I think she's just going to save here.
Yeah, if she wants someone to answer,
10
she'll take the
seconds
fight and
left.
TP instantly. It's a smart decision. But Victor's out there waiting for her because she goes towards the front of the TP door. She forgets it opens automatically, I did that once in Lidl and I fell towards the floor. You
What?
get me? The automatic doors in Lidl.
Alright.
Yeah, and I just leaned towards it, back on my shoulder, and I fell on the ground. I was like 7.
This just further proves you're a bit of an idiot.
Everyone knows that, bro. It was not a good day for me then.
Placing swarm grenade.
I can assume
Alarm bot out.
may know with a little bit of the skill issue in chat, and they're not gonna call the P10 for swag. I assume everything is fixed for now.
Yeah, his ping is looking stable, you know. Fixed it, I think. Alcino was buying time in front of that TP. And now it's looking towards a heavy A hit with Sena and Vic together trying to hold it. Vic with a very good decision of ulting, but he only catches one player. Swag with a stinger, you know, really wants to catch Sena off guard.
Like Sena has no util to defend himself anymore.
Very smart to back off there. And Swag, I think, overheating a little bit. Overcooking, as they say. Tino, what is she doing? Swinging out the smoke like that. Instantly gets shredded by Sena. And it's a 5v4 retake. Good, big ult by Opal there to clear out. Big ult by Opal. Scores 2 of that ult. And it's now a 1v5. Mike, low, on the other side of the map. He can't do anything.
What was Mike cooking?
And now he needs to die since it's an eco. He really needs to die. Yeah, he does indeed. I think this round is a big disaster for what happened.
Aim lab is free.
Big, really good picks before the spike is even planted.
Exo, an important question. Do you believe in the curse?
Do I believe in the curse?
The 9-3 curse.
You know. Yesterday I saw some wondrous things on Split with a specific team that I was trying to coach. You know, and they made it really close on Split. And this bind, bind is a map of combats. You know.
For sure,
Bind,
especially on that defense.
Bind is the Moroccan map. You know, we know Moroccans for the dark voodoo magic. You get me? You get me?
I don't get you, but sure.
Yeah. The Moroccans are like the magicians of the Arab world, bro.
So it looks like we are taking the P10 for swag, and I think for swag. We're taking a P10 for swag because his internet does look not the greatest.
I really want to speak about this round because this next round, 9-3, we know the curse, yeah. 8-4, it's closer.
Still extremely doable.
Yeah, very doable, especially with their comp. They had no initiator on fucking bind. Can we please look at that? Yeah, and
I think that is a little bit over the draw.
And they're still putting up some really nice fights, really nice efforts to win rounds. And most of these rounds are just like ends in 2v1s and that. We've only seen the really dominant ones early on, and right at the last one. And now
I'm
we're
really
back.
excited to see Aim Lab is free planting without the stage. I wonder if they can cope with the A-side plan.
Wow, he catches Fleischwein off guard. And Wofu does as well with Zenk. It's a 4v4 now. And Beckett's ult is online for the retake. He is far away though. Sena with a flank. Very questionable decision here, since he knows the alarm bot would be online. I think he'll catch it though. Yeah. Catches it. Swings for Beck. Gets double for Beckett pops his ult. He ults.
Beckett gets another one.
Runs and guns. It's a 1v3, and she
Beckett
can't
hits
get to it.
another result.
Beckett hits 2 results. He's hungry for this. He's telling them, I deserve this.
He wants to win that bad. He finally decided to press left click with his results.
Switching sides.
He finally realized he can point and click.
And apart from the beginning to middle of this half, it's been very dominant towards the Sena team side. You get me?
For sure.
Some of the rounds, I think they were won by just 1 or 2 so close, and I think that could have just done it for Mike. The mental game could have just been a little destroyed. It's still very doable, I think, because they have a triple sentinel set up here.
Definitely doable.
Yeah.
I think White Durka is very proud of Beckett right now.
Yeah, and I think Raze is one of those duelists that can really just hold to side push purely or just off her utility, especially on this map. So yeah,
I think this Sage Wall is going to be very important for stopping this B hit, it looks like.
Yeah. Beckett learned himself the basic boombot liner. I respect it. But, at first she wants to lean
opting
towards...
to jump out of Puka here, despite having that shotty.
Spike down B.
I have the spike.
Yeah, it's now a 4v4. You know, the attacker's just waiting for that one slip up. Gives it to them. Big from her to do. Bold, but not really brave. There's a fine line between bravery and stupidity, and I think Tino just crossed it by a little part. Mike, he kept holding his crouch button for some reason. He takes one back.
Careful.
Zaina taps swag, and it's now the advantage looking towards the attackers. Nice setup by Faye, and she's really halting 3 people's pushes. They're all low. One right click
Player
to change it
standing.
all,
Spike down
but it
A.
doesn't really. Mike is 1 HP, but so are the other
30
two.
seconds left.
So winnable on both sides here.
Spike planted.
And he chooses to go for the lineup, even though they're not even choosing to plant D4, and it missed anyway. He's causing deforestation with that tree lineup.
Looks like they're aware that this is just a fake because of Beckett's position in heaven right now, being able to count them.
He didn't really clear that corner.
And
It's
a nice round from Aim Damage Free. Looks like Grizzly Bears will have to force up in this round if they want a chance to stay in this.
double digits from Aim Labs is free there. And Beckett does start a timeout. I think he's timing out, to just make sure that his teammates aren't getting too excited. You understand? It's very important to have these timeouts sometimes where your teammates can just be a bit overhyped, a bit too forward. But you gotta take it out to tell them to just chill the fuck out and just focus on closing out the game, because it's still kind of doable for Mike's team, but they really need just the mental fortitude.
Mike does not care anymore. He just types in the chat, "Just win, bro." Holy.
Oh shit.
I don't think they want to have a chance in fighting back in this. I think they do not care anymore.
Yeah, this is very unhealthy chat status for Mike to have.
They've had enough. They want out.
And I want to applaud Mike's team as well for going 3rd place in this tournament, They were definitely one of the favorites. They've done amazingly so far.
They've done so well.
That's incorrect.
W is, to be honest.
I respect, honestly, Woeful having to pee. And most, a man gotta tend to his needs.
A little duel between Beckett and Saint here on A shot. I mean B shot rather. Fleischwein trying to catch Senka but misses his shots, unfortunately.
Sinners have been so good at this annoying Mike with this shot. Mike's been dying in showers all the map long. And the trades go in the advantage of Aim Lab is free.
Spike planted.
Who knows, maybe they could pull out something huge here.
Yeah, I think it's all up to Swag here with this flank. Sena reads it, but we've seen crazy stuff happen, and Sena just spreads it.
Last player
Says
standing.
no more. It's a 3v1 now. It's looking so dire. And unless Tino can pull out miracles. Oh, no,
He wants to call for the night.
He doesn't want any miracles.
But
Sena
they
isn't
do not
standing
want
for
to
her
do it.
bullshit. Takes her out. 11-3. And since they forced, it's looking. The economy is not looking.
Detrimental to them.
It's not looking good. They need to reinforce on Spectres with small shields, and the attackers already have the large shields and pull out a rifle. Fleischwein doesn't lose much if he does opt to go that way. Tino with an interesting wall here.
I do actually like this because it forces them to either go through the TP or get up on the box to get into sight, and they do have Swag here playing the shotgun on top of the box, near the box.
I'll find you.
Right, big kill there.
Spike
Nice
down.
try.
Great
A.
wall to set up Swag with that shotgun, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a smart wall by Tino there. And you know, Senk is just stuck behind this alarm, but you know, he hears it. He just doesn't want to expose his position.
Seems like they don't want to break the wall though.
Sena takes out Mike for like the 5th time this map.
Swag with another with a shotgun, but instantly gets traded by Waffle.
Yeah.
Now we're left in a 3v3 to take this to match point.
Nice
Senk
one,
is
yeah.
on the flank though. Let's see if they expect
Kill.
the turret season.
Last player
And then this is
standing.
what they should be looking out for. Senk with a Sheriff only in a 1v2 scenario where both players are playing as safe as possible. You don't mess with Python and Morphle in a post plan, especially when they're at advantage. You know, they know how to play safe. They're smart enough to do so.
For sure, for sure.
And yeah, he just can't find anything. He's struggling. He's looking for it. Time is ticking. It's all down. And it's map. Series point. For aim
Match
lab is
point.
3.
And it is match point now, looking like Aim Lab is free. Maybe taking the series and going to the grand finals for a rematch against PP.
Yeah, and you can see they're hungry for it. They're dominating. They're running off momentum. It's beautiful. It's what
It
we need in
really
this
is.
tournament.
Looks like another flawless half from them, like they did have the last map in the second half. If they win this round.
And they're just running with their knives. Mike is just deciding to go full rank troll.
I think Mike has
Nice to
had
say that
enough,
again.
to be honest.
Nice to say that for the 78th time. Get
Mike
shotgun
has
down.
genuinely just had enough. He just doesn't want to be in there anymore.
Yeah, I get him honestly. The mental downfall of Mike is a thing to be studied, documented.
Back at 1 HP though, this is certainly doable.
Spike planted.
Yeah, but then
thought
again, Wolfo and Fireshine standing
you
by
do
his
make a
side.
good point.
Not really dumb players, to be fair. They do have the brains, you know.
They really do.
Beckett pissing them
Last
off.
Beckett.
player
The
standing.
little head
Head
peeks.
peeking a little bit.
Fire
Mike
Schwein.
already gone.
Mike's already had enough. Swag 1v3
Get him.
is definitely trying to look for this. What's that goes on to start? It's an ambitious
And
Attacker.
that
way
is
to end
a
this.
great game from him at this rate.
Yeah, great game from Aim Lab is free. A noble effort by Grizzly Bears, especially on that first map, but the mental downfall, the fortitude just doesn't withstand any longer. It's been a very tilting day for them, and I feel for them when I say that because, you know, 1-2, yeah, that was our record. But yeah, it's been very crazy. And I need to see Sena's performance versus Mike. You know, I'm gonna message him about that. But yeah, I really want to get Sena in for the interview. So yeah, I'll do the solo interview since Dapper decided to mute up. Thanks for ditching me again. All right, yo, Sena.
Hello?
Feels, yo.
Good. I don't
How,
know.
yeah, how are you feeling about that?
Um, very good. It was, I don't know. It was mixed feelings. I was very tilted after the Breeze game. I had to listen to music to reset my mental. It was frustrating. Very.
Yeah,
I was trying to call stuff, and when people don't listen and do stuff on their own, it's very hard. So after that, we just said Wolfo should call, and I'm just gonna like focus on playing the game and like trying to frag as much as
that,
possible.
yeah,
So
that's a very smart decision.
so that's what we went for, and it worked out clearly. Yeah, we redid our comps kinda. I was supposed to play like last map. I was gonna play Chamber, but I said let me play Viper. I believe in my Viper, and yeah, it worked out.
Yeah, you control the diff Mike a lot that in the half, especially towards showers, a lot in that map. Like, what was
Uh,
your performance against them? I really want to see that. To be fair.
It was 7-2.
Okay, yeah, not as bad as I thought it would be, but yeah, it was still really good for a 16 round game.
Yeah, I want to say well played to them. They're a really good team, and I think they just got tilted. Like me and Mike, we probably got the same thing. We got tilted, and that's probably what happened. They fell apart on Haven. Otherwise, I think they had a chance of winning the last map as well. So I don't condone any BM that my team or anyone, for them, or that's BMing them. I meant, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's very fair. They are a great team indeed.
Yeah.
They've been showing great resilience, especially in the beginning of that map, with Sinks 4K, Faye even hitting you with a 3K, I really like that. And then you just run
Yeah.
off with it, kinda. And yeah,
Yeah,
it's
really
normal
well.
to have like a mental downfall. So I wouldn't condone any BM towards them as well. Yeah.
No, they did amazing. The entire team, and the entire tourney, especially when they have a 300 ping player. Like they should be getting credit for becoming top 3 with 300 ping player especially. So yeah, they're a really
That's
good
very
team. They definitely deserve to win Breeze. Like Mike was just popping off and killing everybody. So yeah, it was definitely frustrating, but I'm glad we recovered and now into grand finals, I guess.
yeah, very so. I'm sending all my wishes for you in that
Thank you very
final.
much. And if you
Yeah,
read my name on Discord, I was doing it for her the entire time. So.
doing it for her. Any other shout
Okay.
outs you want to do before you enter the
Uh,
end game?
I want to shout out BLM, Sexy Mods again, and Ginger, amazing analyst and coach.
Yeah, we're
And
gonna actually get into an interview. Do you want to do
I
that
wanna I
together?
wanna shout out her, and I wanna shout out Mike and Sync. They're insane, goated.
Yeah,
And
respect.
it's really sad that we have to go out like this. I was waiting for them to play us in finals or something like that. So yeah, you can get a Ginger in there if you want, but I want to go chill now if that's okay.
Well, good luck for the finals. I think we're gonna take like a 10-20 minute break for your team, and yeah, we'll see you then.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Right, Ginger, get in. Where is she? Oh, there she is.
Hello.
Yo, thoughts, feelings.
Um, Insane map out of my team. I was gonna say I was quite stressed going into that second map. It was a little bit tough on the mental, but I mean, when you trust Woeful to IGL and Beckett to carry through, it was great showing. The team is so strong. We're like loud going into champions. We're gonna win this. Vamos.
I like that. I like that. And best of luck in the finals. I really like what you're doing as a coach.
Yeah.
Setting. What was Woeful IGLing your idea or?
Um, Going into the second map, we were a little concerned just about how we were gonna pull through after that first tough loss. So I was saying, "Hey, Woeful, I want you on Astra, and I need you to IGL for the team." And Woeful, he's an experienced IGL. He's been second IGLing for the team and just taking a lot of notes with me. So he's easy to trust, and he could pull through.
Yeah. I really want to get Woeful in it. I can't lie to you. So see if we can do that.
I think he's going to off to eat dinner because champions need their fueling.
Yeah, you need to fuel yourself, after that 3 map series, especially that first map. You know how tired I was after casting for 1 hour straight? I ain't never done anything like this before, bro. Any shout outs before you wanna go ahead and prepare the finals with your team?
I'd like to first just shout out the general viewing audience. Huge hype. Jenny out was talking to me, keeping me calm while I was watching the map. So shout out Jenny. Of course, shout out Beckett. He's pulled through. I think he's worked some of the hardest is like this last week than he has in his whole life. So huge shout out to Beckett. Sana, he's been talking to me, keeping calm, working hard. So Sana, shout out to him too. Wolfel, the goat on IGL, big out of him. Vic for filling on Fade this last map. We knew he could do it. He was a little bit like, I don't really play it, but his performance was phenomenal. And Fire has worked hard. So, huge shout out to Fire.
Yeah, I like the shout outs there. Big respect to you for, pulling up with that dominant Haven and Bind performance after the Breeze, tough loss, When Mike
Yeah.
unleashes on you like that, it's hard to come back from it. And yeah, you guys did pretty well. Yeah, thanks
mean,
thanks for coming on to
Yeah.
interview.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Adios.
Adios. Yeah, guys, it's been a very tough BO3 for both teams, but you know, Sainus team, Aim Labs is free, you know, ran away with it in the finals, and I respect them greatly for that. Yeah, and I like it, and I send them best of luck for the finals. I'm also gonna cast, so yeah, please tune in for that. We're gonna go on a 20-minute break. Last thing I want to say for the audience, a huge respect to Mike's team. You know, honestly, I thought the rest, Sena, I thought the rest of the group of the Farmers League. To be fair, I was probably the only one that kept repeating the Farmers shit. So yeah, I want to just say sorry to Mike and shit for saying that personally, and then yeah, congratulations. You know, you guys did really good. Yeah, you guys kept up really well. All of you, all 5 of you. You know, Swag, Senk's shots was so good some rounds. The ace on Breeze, insane. Mike, 40 bomb, insane IGLing. If you IGL'd while dropping that 40, I love you, bro. And then yeah, Faye and Tino as well. Tino 300 ping, ending 3rd place. Big achievement. You know, forget all the shit talk. You did well, sister. All right. So yeah, huge respect to their team, and yeah, we'll catch you after a short break. I'd guess like up to 20 minutes, and yeah, see you guys. Team, and yeah, we'll catch you after a short break. I guess